Good morning, good evening, everything in between. How are we all today? Welcome, everybody. I hope I've been staying safe, making good choices. Did I say saying safe? What the fuck is going on? Great start. Jesus Christ. So anyway, hello everybody. It is D&D day. It is a magical day. Why does it look like... No, I'm not gonna focus on it. It's gonna be a very, very interesting day. I was looking at something and I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna also unpause you guys in game. You can't do anything right now, actually. Never mind. You can stay paused a little bit longer. But oh my god, hi! It's another week, another session. No, because it's paused. You can't touch anything when it's paused. There you go. Now you can spin. You can spin till your heart's content. There you go. She's spinning. God bless. Anyway, so who would like to give the recap? Oh wait, before we start, we are going to be one player down today. The lovely Panache is unable to attend. Everyone's muted. Oh wait, that was.
You're unable to speak. We have been silent.
They're back.
Oh,
I was testing something.
Thanks, Mari.
It's because I was testing something. But you're
Thanks,
back.
Mari.
Look at that. You're all here. Yippee.
Blizzard.
Oh my fucking god.
Yay.
Blizzard. The players are back. We're so here. Yippee. There we go. We're spinning. Okay, we're spinning like a ballerina. Let's go. But yes, we are so back. We are having the time of our lives. There's your lovely, pretty image back. Can hear again. Oh my god, congratulations. Okay, so who would like to start the recap from last session? Don't all jump at once.
I would like to say a couple of words for that. So man, we can start with it off with like just in general, we were finally talking to Rudan's daughter, and we found out a couple of things about his quote unquote death. Turns out that he went to go to Tidesinger's lair, but has not since returned, and we found out certain information about what goes on, and it is said that whenever the chosen the chosen is able to go to Tidesinger's lair, and anyone else who makes an attempt tends to never really come back. And so with that, we kind of try to talk about our options as to who we should approach for the for the job that we were doing for Lorati. And we found out that we had to speak to someone called Lord Milu, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
And we were finding out about the situations in Orisara, about how there are certain noble groups that have been trying to help the folk in Orisara. And in all that, we start to plan how we're gonna get to Lord Milu to bring up the concern that we were there for to begin with. And so we start forging our immigration documents. We start traveling out to the capital. And on our way there, we kind of stumbled into a funny little problem. So on our way there, whilst playing with we were on a carriage, right, that Vara was driving, and in that carriage we learned that the baby is in fact growing. It appears to be bigger than it used to be, and it's gotten a lot more comfortable and very happy to move around whilst it was playing on in the carriage. And it had showed a couple of very interesting choices, I guess, to which led us to lose the baby at some point. We lost Charmy because it jumped off the carriage. We didn't realize until it had run off. But Rain managed to see where it was going, chased it down, saw that there was like we found out that there was like a something that was burning off in the distance. Meanwhile, Panache and Citron experienced something very, I would say, violently warm internally. They had very, very different experiences across each other, but Panache felt very uncomfortable about it, and Citron basically had a meltdown. And so, like, the baby ran away, Rain is chasing the baby, Panache went after Rain and Charmy, and in a moment of, a panic attack, Citron ended up running a different direction, to which Var tried to chase after and left Lex basically asleep, I think, in the carriage at the time. We
Hell
just
yeah.
left Lex in the carriage.
It was that time.
So there
Well,
were
no, it's dark
certain things
outside.
that were being processed by Citron at last session, and then we ended up managing to, find out that the burning place was actually a temple of Lightbringer. It was we found some people burning books. I don't know if also scriptures, but burning books of Lightbringer. And that led into a fight that almost got us in a lot of trouble, but we ended up getting through it. And I think a lot of things have to be reconsidered after that battle. Rain got really severely injured. Citron witnessed something about, the statue of Lightbringer in that temple, and when we were trying to leave on our way out, the sky just disappeared once again from above us. And I think that's most of what I can remember just off the top of my head. If there is anything that I missed, feel free to mention it. Gestures.
I mean, you hit everything in my notes that I received. I think you remembered it pretty well.
Oh hell yeah! I only had up to like
The sky is dark
leaving.
again. We
Yeah.
just got the fucking sun back, and Mari took it away again.
Correct. And now we have certain things that we have to to deal with.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
We'll be
it's
fine.
okay. This guy's just boring. Fine.
Yeah.
Who needs this guy?
To you.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I don't think we need it. I don't think you need it. Who needs a sky in the night?
Sky. Well, it's not like one of our players worship anyone who's like associated to the sun.
What? That's
No.
crazy. That's so crazy. Oh
I
my
bet she's
god.
doing fine. I bet they're doing
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they're doing so fine.
so
Everything's
fine.
so fine. No panic attacks. Nothing at all.
Alrighty. And so, with that, you all stand as you watch oh my, this is a bad sign. You watch.
All right. From the top again. From the top. We got this.
Fucking
Take
hell.
two.
You watch as the beautiful blue of the sky begins to disappear. Not in a slow fade, but in a pool, like broken glass removed from a mirror to reveal the backing. The light around you all disappears into a darkness. The warmth of the day does not last long, quickly growing colder and colder, and the breeze itself seems to stop. You make your way back to the carts, where Aoife is waiting with a weapon drawn, Carmen at her side with a lit torch, and Lex at her other side. You're back! What in the nines has happened? You hear Carmen demand, raising her torch towards you all.
Rain is gonna kind of look at Var and Panache and Citron and just be like, "Oh, we
They beat us here.
What did you say, Michael?
They beat us here.
They
What
did.
What do you mean?
Well, this is what it's like in Aureliana right now.
Yeah.
I see. This is very grim. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'll be fine. It's just a scratch. Don't worry.
We got other things to. We should hurry to our destination.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Sorry for the hold up.
How is the lighting situation for the caravan right now?
As in the group or yours?
Yeah, the whole group.
A whole heap of them have got torches, but it's pretty dark.
And the baby is in Rain's backpack, right?
Yeah.
Well, you tell me.
I hope so. Did we leave the
I hope
baby at
so.
the temple? Please tell me we didn't leave the baby.
No, we have.
You
we
didn't
have,
leave the-
we-
no, you took
we
the
didn't
baby.
Put him down. We didn't put it down.
You picked up the baby.
Yeah. All right. Well. And then Rain's going to walk up to Alex and just hands her the backpack and just goes, Here's your stuff.
My stuff. I think this
Heavy
is our
back.
stuff.
It's
Oh my
our stuff,
goodness.
but you know.
That's okay. You can just say it hurts you back a little. I got it. And she kind of claps Rain on the back, gives her a smile, and then just like loads it onto her own back.
Anyway, anything else happened while we were gone?
No. We've just been waiting. We just know that you guys rushed off, and Lex advised us to just wait, so we have.
Again, apologies for the holdup.
We knew you would return.
Okay. I guess we just continuing forward then. How far are we from where we're supposed to go? From the city, I suppose.
We're about halfway. A couple more hours and we should be there.
All right, perfect.
All right.
How large is our group? Like the total caravan?
About 4 to 5, including 5 including you.
Okay. So
Like
setting
five.
up a singular light will provide a plenty of light for everyone. Since it gives like a 40-foot radius of stuff.
Yep.
Alright, cool. We're gonna try to find a pole or something to like lift up to give us some actual fucking light.
Alrighty, so you're looking for a light.
No, I have light. The spell.
No, like something to put a light on. Okay, so are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like what kind of like a pole? Like just a random
I
metal pole?
literally just need a stick.
I was gonna say, like, just grab a stick. Yeah, you go. I can
Yeah,
give
I
you that for
literally-
free.
I literally just need a stick.
Yeah, I can give you that for free. You just go grab a stick.
Yay!
No,
I'll cast
man.
my
Get a
light
stick.
up into the stick. You know, like
I
hold it up.
actually think
We
we
have-
should look for a bigger stick.
You
we
need
have
it to be sticky for the light to be there.
no. It does not have the stick itself does not have to be sticky for the light.
What?
See, this is magical. It's magical, Rain.
Yeah, dang magic people. I'm saying that as me, not Rain.
Oh my lord.
She kind of just scoffs and just looks away.
We have light.
All right, do you
Okay,
want to explain how you're doing it? Thank you.
I mean, I'm just gonna cast light on the end of the stick and then hold it up from the other end.
Are you putting it
this
anywhere in
is not-
particular, or are you just gonna be like dual wilding the reins and the stick?
Yeah.
Ours is built different.
Okay, easy.
I mean, is that a problem?
No, that's all good. I just needed to know
I mean,
as a DM, I just needed to know what you're doing.
I can pop it up if I need to. Like,
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so with that, You resume your travel through the darkness for a couple of hours. It's starting to get colder and colder, and you can start to see your breath very quickly. But it doesn't take long before you see color in the distance. And suddenly that darkness is eclipsed by light once more. And it's then that you see it in all of its beauty. The capital of Orisara, Celis. The walls around the city are beautifully maintained and white rock. The buildings almost glittering in the light as the horizon is framed by the Great Lake. The deep blue, vibrant and lively against the soft blue of the sky above. There is no more fractured sky, but clouds and warmth as you step out of that void. You're taken further into the city, past the yell of markets and traders handling goods and services, past to where song and music of bards play at local buildings, a discussion of scholars who talk during their lunch breaks. Amongst it all, you see in the very distance the beauty of the lake and riverways effortlessly designed to interweave through the city. How the design was made with both land and ocean folk in mind. At this point, Aoife pulls up beside you on her solar horse. Var, welcome to the inner workings of Celis.
Okay.
Thank you for accompanying us here and for helping us thus far. It's real appreciated.
Oh, good. I'm more than happy to help. You know, us adventurer types, we're gonna stick together, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yep. That's what we do.
Starting to realize that more now.
Why did
Okay.
all of your Fugies
We're-
revert? Hang on. Keep talking for a bit.
Well,
What?
are we... Is there anything that we want to do first before we try to go meet up with
We'll probably want to start with
Milo.
our we were going to be put up at one of their estates.
their what?
We were going to be put up at a family house for
Oh,
Dawn and
estates.
them.
I thought you said states, and I was a little bit
like, 'cause I'm
confused.
American, Maury? Because I'm American?
I
Is
was
is
saying
the
that
joke?
in character. Okay. Well, we gotta keep our eyes peeled at the very least. We don't know what's going on with the city today.
Nope,
Especially
and I'm
since
sure things are gonna get real interesting.
anything about nobles. Any suspicious sign? Think we could Aoife. Wait, DM, what time is it? When we arrive?
It would be late afternoon.
Late afternoon. Late afternoon.
Yep.
Do we, Aoife, do we have time, or would you suggest? I guess it's better to do it tomorrow.
What?
Meeting up with Milo. Oh, sorry.
I have a
Lord
feeling
Milo.
there's gonna be things happening tomorrow. We were just doing the discussion of. We felt like it was good for us to get here sooner rather than later.
Yes, so you'll have your meeting tomorrow, like super early. But for now, we'll take you guys back to our place, figure out where you're gonna go for the night. You guys said that you needed a garden, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We can take you to her garden, get everything sorted there. Well, obviously we're not gonna be able to house you guys, but I'm sure you could find an inn nearby. You should be fine to cover
Yeah,
that,
it
right?
Should be fine.
We can do
yeah.
that.
Okay,
I
cool, because
believe
they're
so,
normally
yeah.
like 10 gold per night in this area, minimum for like the cheapest. But you guys should be fine, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we should be fine.
We'll be fine.
everyone is too big for their britches with these inn prices.
It's a high demand area. Unfortunately,
Oh,
tracks.
well, we probably need to find a place that's not gonna be too out there, if you will. Just anything around average. Are we able to see how much certain inns are priced right now, or do we have to go to each place? Yeah.
You're gonna have to. You're just gonna have to figure it out, yeah.
Okay.
There is no central
Well.
listing for pricing.
Can I reference the pricing index for all of the inns in the area?
On Adventurepedia.
My lord.
Var, do you have a means of do you want to go looking for anything else, or do you want to go straight to looking for an inn first before you try to say reconnaissance?
Yeah, it probably works out both ways. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be the one forefronting talking to inn clerk, but I can definitely accompany people if they want to. Just in case.
Yeah. Well, while we're left to our own devices, so how much money do we have? 10 golden nights gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie.
10.
I mean, maybe we can pay nightly.
I mean, that's
We
probably
just
the
have
plan.
to make money every single day.
It depends as well how many rooms we're gonna end up renting. I mean,
I mean,
if we can rent a room for 2 people a night, maybe we can cut costs that way. Otherwise, I have a tent, and I'm more than happy to
we're
just
probably
stay
at
out.
2 rooms minimum.
Yeah. Well, either way, we'll have to go check out places.
Aoife at this point is just kind of grinning and just... It sounds like you'll definitely have this all sorted.
More or less.
Well, not the first time trying to find settlement in a place, so we'll be fine. Do you have any recommendations for inns, perhaps? Just kind of throwing it out there, just in case you have any.
Well, when my beloved and I like to take a little time for ourselves whenever we're coming up here, the Oceanfront Inn was always our go-to, but it is a little bit pricey, but it's very nice. So it's up to you and your budget, really.
Okay, we can't really afford to spend much. Rain kind of looks back at everybody. Okay, we have to go look around. Rain is going to start walking around town.
You're still on your carts.
Oh,
You're still
We
traveling.
need to go to we need to
We're not there yet. Okay.
deposit our stuff.
Yeah,
That is true.
Ava's pulled back on her horse to be like moving at your pace.
Okay. Well, we have a plan of action at least. I guess we'll start by going to your place and then go from there.
Easy done. I'll let my beloved know. And with that, she gets her horse back up towards where she had been for most of the time, leaving you all to discuss anything further, or would you like to continue?
I think it's
alright,
best for us to continue. I think.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, for all of the beautiful homes a few of you had seen in your time, you're led down a well-paved path and almost feel a slight awe at the way the home looks in front of you. As white as the walls that guard the city, with greens and blues as accent pieces, there is a clear devotion behind the architecture of this home. Carmen and Aoife wait for you all to join them as they all exit their carriages, and motion for you all to follow towards the back of the house. It's pretty decent in size, enough for an animal to at least stretch its legs, although it seems empty of a backyard. Nothing but plants and grass. Would this work okay?
I think so.
This would be fine. I mean, yeah. So we all have to just plant it right, and then it'll kind of spread out.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It's a-
Fantastic. We can get this over with.
We shall procure our seeds and scroll.
Mm-hmm.
A pouch of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And with the power of friendship, we plant a seed.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Let
All
there be
hands
life.
together, right in the middle, right on top of each other.
And go
Grow,
team!
tree, grow.
I'll read from the scroll for whatever I need to use the scroll for.
Okay.
You read out the words on the scroll as you cover the seed with your hands. And just like before, a tree begins to sprout right from where it had been. And you are left with a portal that now glows a golden color. It has very clearly linked itself to the one that you had planted before.
Well,
Network's online. Excellent.
only one way to test that. Panache?
We'll push Panache in.
You're just
Just
pushing
immediately.
Panache? You're not gonna say goodbye, you're just pushing her
Yeah,
in?
Panache. Hey, Leary said to be good. We're being good.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking
Well,
god.
Panache. Wait, what was Panache gonna be doing? She was meant to get some more legal documents to be able to convince Lord Milu.
Oh.
She's meant to be going.
That could work.
So, from your discussions, Panache would be going back to relay everything to Lady Lorati, as well as get a better idea of how to handle things now that the main goal has changed.
Correct. Alright.
Right. Good luck, Panache.
Oh my god.
So we have 5 people to pay for beds for, not 6.
Correct. Oh, take etiquette with you. I don't think we need the horse anymore.
Right now, we're just bringing
I mean,
it back.
do you wish to keep up with the horse again?
We're still traveling. There's still a lot of traveling that we're going to be doing. But I mean,
You're
if you want to bring
absolutely
back
right.
the horse.
I don't know how much. Have you seen some of the things that we get ourselves into? I don't think a horse is making it out of that.
Is this all in
That's
character or out of character you're discussing this?
In character.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Just needed to know.
You want to return the horse now.
I mean, don't see why not.
Okay. If that is what you think.
I mean, it's
Sure.
also some of the places where we might be traveling to won't be friendly to a horse in a cart.
I feel like before we make any hasty decisions, we just leave it here for the moment. We'll check on it later.
That is true.
And then if
Can't
we
always check
decide
on
we
it.
don't need the horse, we can just take it back really quick.
That's true. That's a better idea, I know, in my opinion, anyway. Instead of just
But right
sending
now, the horse
back.
will be safe while we are, looking around.
Sure.
Good point. Well, now that Panache is on her way back to Lorati,
Yep, at this point, Panache has
Yes.
said her goodbyes and steps through the portal. Is she bringing etiquette?
no.
Okay.
Everyone
No,
else said
she's not
no.
bringing etiquette.
Alright. So she steps through on her
Etiquette is
I'll
own,
get rid of the horse.
and you watch as she steps through the tree. It seems to almost like pull her in further, and she disappears.
That's so nifty. We are
It's a
not
lot less-
abandoning etiquette. Etiquette.
Well,
No, we were sending etiquette home.
At this point, Aoife and Carmen are watching in horror at what they've witnessed, because they are in shock and are so confused. Because you didn't send them away.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah. Oh,
well, yeah, that was what the tree was meant to do. In case you were curious. Is there anything else that you would like to,
You have questions about the operation here?
Aoife raises a hand.
Yes.
Can I go through it? Like, what does it lead?
Well,
I don't know if it'd be a
If
good
your
idea for you to
relationship
go
with Lady
through it.
Lorati is unknown,
positive.
I
more than-
would not recommend stepping through it.
Also, we haven't really tested it, so if you know.
Yeah, we don't know.
for all
We
we
don't
know.
actually know what happened to Panache. We'll find that out later, probably.
Common's raising an eyebrow at this.
You're the first stop. This is the first tree that we've actually, or second tree that we've actually set up that connected. They're supposed to work as like a teleportation network or something.
We had a
where
lot
to
of
get
trust
between
issues, apparently.
between point to point. You just have to set up the points. So you're spot number 2. So we don't honestly know what happened.
I see. So you just sent one of your own through a portal that you don't know how it works in hopes to
She
get to the
volunteered.
other side.
Yeah, essentially. We were advised it would work.
deeply doubt she would be in danger.
If
Based
one
on
lives
what
without
they-
faith, it's a very sad existence.
I
be
see.
fine.
You continue
She's
to
got an
amaze
outlook
me
with
more and
situation.
more each day. And I don't
I
know
feel
how
like-
positive that is.
Especially that didn't sound very positive.
Well, we continue to surprise ourselves each day as well, and it's no more different than your opinion right now. Anyway,
I'm seeing that.
is there anything else that you would like for us to know? Anything about the city or
Well,
policies?
You are in a very prestigious area, so please make sure you represent yourself well. Our meeting is first thing in the morning, so please make sure you are here, maybe around 9, so we could get there on time.
Okay.
Please don't do anything that would cause trouble, especially if you will be joining alongside me tomorrow. At this point, Aoife just... But, if you are interested, the picking's pretty good here, if you get what I mean.
No, please explain.
Come
you
on,
know,
Dar.
the pickpockets are pretty, and then she gets a massive shoulder in the side, like elbow in the side from Carmen. You hear,
Well, we'll try not to cause trouble, but
Was that a warning or a recommendation?
A warning.
You can. He's joking. Don't pay no mind to him.
I was joking.
How is a very important question relevant to us potentially avoiding trouble? How are people about folk from the frozen tundras here, if you know what I mean?
From the ice areas, let's see. Don't talk to a lot of people here.
Well, that's great.
If you
Good to
are
know that it's
wanting better
pretty
luck,
much-
go to the markets. The traders will always trade. The sellers are always looking for
Okay.
buyers. But in this more of an inner area, you're going to be talking with a lot of rich folk who think that they're very good at what they do.
No worries. They're not special. And
Sorry, Rain.
Rain kind of just shrugs and walks back with the group. Well, I guess that settles that I'm definitely not going to be talking to people about the inns. Anything else that we want to address before we try to look for a place to stay?
Well, I think the markets might not be a bad idea to even look for a cheaper place to stay if they're more willing to haggle on prices. We don't have to go to the ocean front.
That's true.
And if it's safer for you, Rain, then maybe that's the move here.
Yeah, maybe we can go to the market and ask around for like residential recommendations for the like.
Carmen, do we wish to discuss our plans for more detailed plans for tomorrow later tonight, or are we just going to figure that out as we go?
I believe
think we
as long
need
as
to-
you attend at my side, I should be able to organize a one-on-one if things go well. Just make sure you're punctual, well-dressed, and well-representative, if you understand what I mean.
We will be on our best behavior, I assure you.
If you're also looking for a cheaper place to stay, I don't know why Aoife didn't recommend it, but there is an adventurous hub out by the markets. It's cheap. They have a small little inn tavern going on. It's rather fascinating, but it could be more your style.
That definitely
makes-
sounds like more our speed. Ugh.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I wonder why did she not say anything? Right, Eva. Rain kind of just looks sharply at Eva.
Aoife, ever grinning wickedly. I'm just saying, you all said that you could handle it just fine, so of course I'm going to recommend it in your price range. Or were you wrong about the price range?
That's none of your business, I think, after what you've just said about pickpocketing.
I mean, I feel like you've already
Yeah, no, for
counted
real.
our gold. I believe you understand our financial situation.
Everyone check your pockets.
Can we
Mar's
check
just-
our
Mar's
pockets
just
right now?
just looking at her, just like, you've already counted our
Is that
pockets, haven't you?"
Can
She
we do
kinda
a
grins.
perception check on that?
You can do... Are you checking your pockets for anything stolen?
Yes.
Do a investigation, because you are investigating your items.
Already.
I love her.
Fuck.
Like,
Bro. That's a 9. Someone do
too
better.
much.
No!
Good start.
This is awful.
Great start.
This is awful. I'm just saying, if you pickpocket me, that's really...
You know what? I think we got bigger problems than this shit right now.
In like 2 weeks, you think she wasn't gonna try to pickpocket us?
At this point in
I
time,
don't know.
Aoife does pull out a little bit of rope that she has managed to take from you, Rain, without you realizing. Because you're missing this.
Of all the things that you wanted to take the rope.
I'm honestly more impressed that you managed to keep it hidden for so long.
What
You know,
can I say?
like
I'm
my
good at
rope,
what I
but if you
do.
want it for yourself, you know.
I just think it's very
think we should
interesting
take
that
that.
someone like you has so much of it.
Don't worry about it.
It's all right. I don't
It's-
pry. And she's gonna throw it back in your direction.
Rain just
I think we
takes
could
it.
take that
puts it in
as
her
a
bag.
lesson to keep our eyes open, hands in pockets, don't talk to strangers.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to someone.
How are we supposed to get information if we're not talking to strangers? I don't think we thought this one through.
We're not talking to strangers.
Don't
But
you
they
have
have the
that
best. But they
prime
have the best
mind thing?
information.
Oh,
It doesn't work like that. It's a communication thing. I
whatever
can't
you
actually just pry information out of people's heads.
Sure you can. One of us can.
say. Rain kind of just.
The one
like,
who got pushed through the
fucking-
portal.
Well, you know, whatever, and just kind of. Okay. Objective number 1: find the place that we've been recommended. Objective number 2 is to try to figure out what our other concerns would be from that. How about that?
We have a knowledge or information just hub. Understand that it's probably going to be more in the established cycles of knowledge, but that should be fine.
Raise your question again.
Is there like a library, like a just like knowledge like hub, like information hub?
You'd probably find a library somewhere if you went looking, but probably nothing too crazy on the outers. But
I'm asking the two NPCs that we have here.
oh, okay. I thought you were asking me as a DM, and I was like, huh?
I mean, yes, I am. But I'm asking the characters. I'm sorry.
Okay. Common kind of just thinks for a second and just. Well, there is the. Oh, what is it called? There was that little tiny like bookstore, not too far from the Adventurers Hub. Aoife tends to go there pretty often when she's looking for literature. And then if you're looking for like very well-classed literature and not of that degree, there is the university, but that you might have a bit of trouble getting into that. They're very passionate about their students.
Well, I know someone who's just as passionate about knowledge. Maybe he'll be able to slide through. Rivar.
I mean, I can always attempt, but it depends on how their general admittance is.
Well, the place in question is Azuli J, which, from anyone's belief, is, you know, one of the best of the best. So if you could find a way to get through their rigorous, she thinks on it, screenings, there is the chance to go into the Grand Library. It's funded by the Church of Tidesinger, so they've got enough knowledge to probably rival Aureliana's.
I mean, I assumed as much. Guess we'll add that to the to-do list. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the Adventurers Hall, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Alright,
So we're meeting back here in the morning?
First thing in the morning, before 9,
First
please.
thing in the morning.
The earlier
Okay,
the
got
better,
it.
honestly.
We'll just head here when we wake up early. When we wake up early. There we go.
Please.
We've never been late for anything, right?
Well,
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Alright, gang,
right.
let's hit the road.
All right.
right.
So you begin your travel. You quickly head on out from the inner of the city, more towards just the general markets. It's a lot of like stalls, little handmade goods and trinkets that are being sold and like passed around between one another. A lot of street food. The air smells incredible with so many different like things waiting to be sampled, and you follow the set of directions from Afa, and you're kind of just walking through. Do any of you want to stop for anything, or are you happy to keep moving?
I am happy to keep.
That's a
I
yes
think
for
I think Lexi's just gonna sightsee a little bit, but just kind of like keep walking in the direction of the adventure hall. But she's gonna kind of like sidle by the stalls and look at what they've got as she passes.
Is there any good food stall? Meat pickings?
There's so many. Like, there is so many. Like, this place is just anything you can think of. They are selling it and they're having a ball with it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Brain is going to take a mental note of these stalls. Plan to return later.
For a little treat.
Correct.
Alrighty. So, you continue on along your way until you find a rather well-worn building made out of the same kind of stone from the wall, but it's definitely seen better days. The wood has begun to, you know, give out over time, but there's a lot of song. And what it lacks in looks, it makes up for with vibrancy. The dancing and singing of folk coming from inside, a couple of drunk folk leaving the like area with a big grin, and everyone's looking happy. And as you step inside, it's almost like you get hit by this energy. And you watch as this group of bards perform on stage to anyone who will listen, dancing, singing. They're having the time of their life, and the people at their tables are cheering, hooting, and hollering. There's some gambling in the corner. They're all having a blast. Like, waitresses moving in between them, trying to get food onto tables. The barkeep's busy at their spots. To the right of you is a giant board filled with all of these listings of different jobs that people are doing, and you see a couple of folk kind of look over, grab one, read it, move to their table, and you can see this place is just, for all of the fancy regalness of the inner city, this is where the life truly is for the capital.
This is more like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Do any
probably a
of
lot
you
cheaper
wanna?
too.
Hmm?
So it's probably a lot cheaper too. Let's just go ask.
You guys go do that. I'm going to check the jobs board. Not
For sure.
necessarily looking for a job, but
I mean, we might need the
Yeah.
money. You never know.
The prices
see
keep
you at-
going up, and I don't think we have a choice in the
I'm
matter.
saying, dude.
I'll go
Gonna
follow you
stipend
guys
food.
in a bit. All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, Lex will go up to the front desk, I guess, and then Raina is going to the drop board.
All right. So, Rain, as you go and look at the job board, you can see there are quite a few different listings that range from like help needed, wanted posters, investigations. There's even a couple that read eliminate. I'm going to put a couple into one of the channels for you to produce at your will. And you kind of spend a little bit of time looking over them all. And as you're doing that, to give you time to read, we're going to pan across to Lex, who you approach the barkeep, who kind of is a fairly older Aarakocra woman. And You watch as her long tail feathers kind of move around as she kind of looks up at you and nods in a greeting.
And then Lex is gonna lean up against the desk and kind of offer her a grin. Oh, greetings. Are you guys full up? You're looking a little busy.
As she opens her mouth to speak, there is this second of disbelief that ripples through the group as Lex, you hear your exact voice replicated back at you as she speaks, and just, I got a couple of ends available.
Huh. Okay. Which ones you got available and what price? Lex is kind of taken aback by this, but I don't think she's like put off by it. She's just kind of like shocked for a second, but she's still gonna try to be friendly.
Well, each room is gonna cost about 3 copper a night. Single beds. We've got about, she kind of looks over at a piece of paper that's obviously documenting their availability. She's like, I have I've got 4 rooms left. Is 1, 2, 3? There's 3 of you, so that should work fine, correct?
I think there's 4 of us, but
there's 4?
that should
Sorry.
work. Yeah. Okay. No, you're fine, man. You're fine. I will take all 4. That's fine. That's fine.
Perfect. Pay right on up, and we'll get you a place.
And then Lex does withdraw her coin pouch. She's got no problem paying it. I mean, it's a pretty meager amount compared to what they were about to do. So how much would it be for, let's say, starting just 2 days? I'm not sure how long we will be here, but we might extend our stay if we need it.
Oh, 2 stays? Let's see. 4 of you, 2 stays. If you chuck us... make it 4, 6, 8... 13 copper, because I'm feeling nice today.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. She's going to give the Arakakra 20 copper and just have her keep the rest of it.
She will happily pocket the rest of it, and with that, she goes, well, thank you so much, and hands you all of the keys to the rooms. They're not all beside each other, they're kind of scattered across the top floor, but you at least have secured rooms for the evening.
Oh, this was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Thank you so much. She kind of takes those and just immediately starts hauling ass back to her friends, obviously nervous, but thanking God this went a lot better than her last time with Netrali.
All right, you will watch as Lex joins you, Citron, and Va.
All right, rooms are secured. Key for everybody. We do not have to share. Then she just deposits them in open hands.
Thank you.
Today and tomorrow, if we need to extend our stay. I mean, they're only charging 3 copper, dude. We're fine.
Oh, we're in our element.
That's what I'm saying, man. We don't gotta worry about it. Whew.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
By this time, Rain, you have been able to peruse through all of the listings. Have you grabbed any of the things from the board, or have you just walked back?
I'm just gonna walk back and kind of discuss with people the ones that I read to try to figure out if any of them might be, you know.
Would you like to
what might
discuss
be
that
good,
now?
What might be bad.
Sure, have fun.
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
Well, did we manage to book anything?
Oh yeah, we've got it for the next 2 days. Here's your key. We're not sharing.
Okay. So about the jobs, they had quite a bit of jobs. Some more interesting than others. But I wanted to ask you guys what your opinions would be about it. There's pretty there's some jobs that are just very easy. Like there's one where we just had to help them with tainted water. Apparently it's a bit more of an investigation kind of thing because they haven't figured that out, but it pays 30 gold. Another one was of a missing girl. No other clues at the moment, but reward's 50. I was curious a little bit about one of them being a job about a dead body that has been located in the waters of Carmen. It rewards 40 for if we can identify them and resolve the issue. But there is that. Rewards 40 gold. There's one where we have to take care of an elderly woman, and not in the, take care of her, she's sick kind of vibes. Take care of her as in she's causing trouble. And they want us to find this woman, investigate her, and send her away because she's been causing, she's been making strange deals with people, down by a town called Sage Song, or an area called Sage Song. And then her dog has been biting people. And
But she's
they
here.
suffer from illness.
But she's here. Like, we're not having to go somewhere else.
It's by Sage Song. Not quite sure where that is. Specifically from here. Is that in the map? Can we see that on the map?
Your map
That
that you
area?
have is mostly a general, big areas kind of map. It doesn't have any smaller locations. But you could have
So we
someone
don't
spend
know
time
where it
getting a
is.
more updated map of the area.
Yeah, we
Okay.
might want to do that.
But yeah, that one rewards 100 gold if you want to be greedy about it. But or if you want something super simple, we just gotta eliminate a bunch of pack rats at Port Slatestone. Rewards about 5 gold for that job. So
I'm very intrigued by how the discussion isn't, well, with what job can we do the most good and what job will earn the most coin.
I mean, there's most of them. Well, the investigation about 100 gold is about someone terrorizing a town, and they're kind of concerned because this lady is apparently causing or making strange deals. But or I was actually intrigued more about the girl who was missing. I just wanted to lay out as much of the jobs that I found as possible.
My only concern about these is I don't know how much time we might have to do some of these
Yeah.
things. I think we should keep these in mind. I think we should write down what these are. But tomorrow we do have somewhere to be, so depending on how that ends up is going to decide how much free time we have left.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But yeah. Citron, I think I can get Var to perhaps get a copy of as much of the details as he might be able to do that, so that we can reassess a little bit better later on, maybe.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't saying it as a slight. I'm saying for my part, we have at least enough gold to do this job, so I don't. Kind of like lowers her voice, is like, I don't really like doing chores, but if it's
It's
helpful.
I took a look mainly because I was curious if in case we might find anything that would lead to anything that would help us investigate what we're dealing with right now.
I think I'm most interested in the young girl and the elderly woman. I feel like those sorts of problems might actually lead back to what we are investigating right now, with everything going on. Cultists, bad guys,
We
things that
can
aren't
take
explained.
note of it. Yeah, we'll take note of the jobs, and then if we have time after, the whole ordeal that we have to deal with tomorrow, maybe we can do some investigating.
I'm cool with that. Var, would you be willing to get, like, a city map or, surrounding areas map while you're out book hunting, I assume is what you're going to be doing in your free time today?
I'll see what I can find.
So, anything else that people would like to do today? I think I kind of want to go check out the market again. They had some
Yeah,
really
it was
good
pretty
food, and
interesting. Yeah, I think we can shop around, get something to eat, kind of get the lay of the land, and then as long as we're to bed early tonight, so we don't disappoint Carmen, we can get up and go to that thing tomorrow.
Okay. I think
I
I'm
think
starving.
yeah, I think Lex will go to the markets too and look around.
Okay. What about you, Citron? Do you have anything that you want to do before tonight?
Citron thinks on it, and then just kind of like puts her hands up in the air and says, I can tag along with someone.
Yeah. No, you can come shopping with us if you would like.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's
Absolutely.
tons of interesting things to look at.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right. Well, off to the market then. Var, are you gonna go head out to do your thing, or do you want to check out the market first?
I believe I should get a head start on my specific activities, so I will drop off stuff in my room and then head out.
Alrighty. Try not to overexhaust yourself.
I'll be fine.
I'll see you later.
Remember to eat dinner, Var, and sleep.
I'll only do one of those things, and then I'll leave.
As long as you wake up early.
I'm not the one we have to worry about waking up early.
Huh. Well, I mean, let's go head out to the market, I guess. I really want to get some of those street food. I'm starving.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part about traveling is getting to see what all is going on in different cities. I've never seen some of these things before.
All right, so
Alrighty.
the three of you head on out, and the markets are exactly as they were before. There's street vendors selling whatever they can. There's a lot of very happy folk just kind of going about their day. And as you go up to stalls, the people are the folk are very warm, very gentle towards you all, just always very happy to talk. And they instantly identify you guys as, outside travelers. And so every now and then, someone will try and up the price just a little bit when trying to, sell to y'all. But Other than that, it's a pretty successful evening. You'll find food that, you know, it all smells incredible. Like, this is all really good food. It's really cheap as well. Like, you're paying no more than like 1 to 2 copper for a lot of meals. And like, they've got little areas set up where you guys can sit and eat. And in terms of non-food items, there's lots of other like knickknacks and like little like things that you can pick up. Like, it's a very nice, almost, you would almost call it a tourist trap kind of spot that you've kind of wandered into. And the evening goes pretty well. There's no altercations, there's no issues. You actually have a really fun evening.
While we're out shopping, I think Lex would have picked up like a little toy for Charmy. Like a little, probably like plush toy.
Was there anything that was being sold that was like remotely like raw meat?
You were able to get your hands on raw meat, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna spare some for Charmy.
I don't know, probably like a little plushie, like a little fish plushie or something.
You can get the little fish plushie. The fish plushie will cost you 3 copper if you take that off your sheet.
I will. Let's go.
In terms of food, if you all
Alright.
take off 2 copper to cover your meals.
For sure.
Okay.
And for the extra raw meat, just take off an extra 3 copper, because you've gotten a decent amount for the little like thing.
Okay.
And Var, you were
Yes.
able to check out a few places, get some directions from some locals. I'm going to put down into location references a slightly updated map with a couple of areas of interest that you were looking for. You have now noted these in your
Ooh.
map
Excellent.
for future
Let's go.
reference.
Woohoo!
And with that, you all come back together for the evening, one of you being significantly later than the others. And is there anything at the inn you guys are desperate to do, or are you ready to take a long rest?
I think I'm ready to take a long rest. Lex would probably watch the bards for a little bit, but she's not gonna stay up too late, so
Okay.
Think about it.
we'll be responsible.
Rain's gonna go to bed.
And Citron?
Same thing. In all of the walks, like throughout the town, I think Citron was keeping a very close eye out for paintings, but I don't think that she would have found much. So I think she's good.
Of the light variety kind of paintings?
Of course, but
No.
it is Tidesinger land, so
This-
you know.
Oh,
She's like pouting. She's like, I went to like, it's like somebody who goes to like a vegetarian restaurant and is like, they didn't have a hamburger, you know, like she's
Yeah, Girly
Yeah,
Pop is
looking
only
for
I
seeing
went to the wrong
Tide.
theme park.
I wanted to go to Disney.
Oh my god. So,
She had a
everyone,
fun time.
everyone mark your long rest on your sheets, please.
Oh,
Yay.
spell slots
Yay.
back. Woohoo!
Yuffie!
I have long rest. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so
I knew that.
it is now morning. What would you like to do? Before you head out?
Rain is gonna go down to the main area of the inn and kind of just order a coffee and some bacon and eggs if that's the thing that they have. Just to have breakfast.
Sorry.
We were discussing stock image photos that would be at the tourist market.
I don't know
Join
why.
the Discord. Join the Discord. I'll draw it. Don't worry, everyone.
All I can think of is like not it as a painting, but like Citron coming out in the morning in a shirt where it's like poorly painted onto the shirts instead of being like an actual painting, and she's just pulled it over her actual like outfit. Like,
Wait,
yes.
can that be real?
Can it
Can that be
be?
real?
Do you want it to be?
Can it be real?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Let's all
Citron's
wear
gonna
square
sit next to
crap
Rain wearing that shirt and
No,
be
that's
like,
fucking
"Do you
crazy.
like it?
And
I
Ash
like your
comes
shirt.
back, she's like, what
It's-
the fuck?
It's my very first. They call it a pajama.
Oh, I like it. It's very cute. Where'd you get it?
I got it at the markets that we stopped at briefly. They gave me a deal.
Oh wow.
You know,
That's
you
lovely.
know, she got ripped off. I have marked off one
Right.
silver from my sheet.
Rain
Perfect.
is like actually genuinely amused.
I got it for such a deal.
Rain's gonna like should have got one to myself too. Anyway, you should try to get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Citron just
Yeah.
gives Rain a smile.
Yes,
Sure.
the thing that all humanoids
Okay.
require, sustenance.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right. Citron
Really good.
orders one egg.
I'm so proud of her.
Early.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mari?
I'm so proud of her.
How's the
I'm
egg
imagining
Just the
Citron
raw
gets the egg
So
egg
one
shell.
boiled egg and one
cooked.
fried egg.
Citron gets the egg cooked. Is like, oh, I wanted the shell.
Oh my god.
Citron would like it hard boiled so she can like you know that thing where people pretend to take a drink. She pretends to eat the egg whole and then puts it in her pocket to give to Mar
Oh
later.
my god.
Alright. Wait, does she actually get like a whole hard-boiled egg?
Yeah, if I can.
You can. You absolutely can.
Woohoo!
And does she eat it in front of Rain?
Yeah. Oh well, quote unquote.
Air quote.
Can you
I
give
can do a
me?
deception
Can you
check
give
if
me
you
a
want.
deception, Mignot? And can
Mhm.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
That's a
okay.
7.
You
Let's go.
watch as Citron does this attempt at pretending to eat, but like they're giving it a really good effort, so it's like okay, like surely they like she must be right, but it's a terrible attempt, but like she's giving it her best try, you know.
There's a suspiciously like egg-shaped like shape in her sleeve.
Rain is just like smiling as just continues to eat her bacon after this. It's like, that is one fascinating way to eat egg, I guess.
I'm dying. Hold on.
She doesn't believe it, but like, she just tries to just be like, you know, maybe she doesn't want to eat in front of people, you know. It's fine, I get it.
Yeah.
And she continues eating her bacon and eggs. Have you seen Lex yet? Or far?
Not yet.
What?
Okay.
Lex is gonna come in with her bag. She's been playing with Charmy for a little bit to get out their energy. And she's gonna come down and see Citron in the dolphin shirt and just kind of stare for a minute and then sit down. What are you wearing?
It's called a pajama.
It goes kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, oh. So is it good? Is the food good?
Food's really good.
Delicious.
Had my coffee, had my bacon and eggs. Feel better than yesterday already.
Yeah.
Rain kind of like puts her hand on where she was stabbed, kind of just feeling it, kind of like processing it. Just, yep. And takes a sip of coffee.
Yeah, I think Lex will join in on the coffee, and then she'll have like, I don't know, like a cinnamon bun or something for breakfast. Is Var asleep right now, or is he still out at the
I think
bookstore?
Michael is taken out.
I'm good. I'm good now. I'm recovered.
Okay. He's back. Okay.
Recovered.
Because we really gotta be there early. I think they'll kill us if we're not there.
I would like to think at some point Var like started coming down, like joining everyone. Saw Citron's shirt and it's like, shit, and then turned around, went back to his room.
Did they have any hats at the pajama store?
You want a
Any
hat?
Hats.
Like dolphin hats?
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
Maybe.
can check it out on the way if you want.
Everything is at quite a discount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Well, we were told to look presentable, so unfortunately I think my suit from the ball was already
Forgot about
ruined,
that
so...
shit. Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
don't.
hold on.
I will change out once we're done. But
I think your shirt is beautiful. I love your pajamas.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
I'm just kind of thinking of
I don't think they'll enjoy the dolphin shirt, unfortunately.
I want to say Rain has like
I think
cleaned
we should get
the
going
suit
soon.
that she bought from like the ball. Probably. Do you think we should look extra formal, or do you think it's fine that we're just in our usual clothing? Guys,
I will be wearing my usual religious garb, which
okay.
And my
pretty
new
formal,
favorite
but-
shirt.
no, but this is for special occasions only. With the shirt, it's for sleep time, so I can blend in.
It's for sleep, so I can blend in.
Oh my god.
Not and saying that out loud, but yes.
Okay. Well. Oh. What time is that right now?
Early.
What time is it?
Has to be early.
It's pretty early, but you should definitely consider heading on out to get there in time, like now, soon.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
Rain has finished her food and is getting ready to leave. She's got all of her stuff ready and packed for the meeting. So, well, I mean, now or never, right? Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I've got my coffee. I'm ready, man.
Var, have you eaten?
Oh yeah, I had some food.
Perfect.
Hey, this is the
Alright,
first.
well-
This is the first time you've seen Var today.
Yeah.
Good morning, Car.
Okay,
Hey.
perfect. So, with that, with all of you getting changed and Citron having said goodbye to her wonderful shirt for now, you make your way out and head back towards the designated meeting place, which was out the front of where Carmen and Aoife are staying. And they're waiting there, and Carmen seems to be tapping her foot impatiently, looking very stressed. More stressed than usual. Like, you can see that it's taking every part of her to not be pacing right now. And as you guys kind of get closer, she waves you over. Oh, hello, come on over, please.
What happened?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, you look worried. More worried than yesterday, anyway.
Yes, because we're going to be doing something very important, and I need to make sure that you are all... She kind of begins to look over all of you. Okay. At least that works. She kind of just looks at Citron for a couple of seconds and just... It works.
I'm not wearing the shirt. I'm not wearing the dolphin shirt. That's
You are wearing lights, like robes, going into Tide's domain.
Okay, whatever.
She's not seeing the shirt. She's seeing you dressed for light, and she's about to bring you. Yeah, that's why she's like, oh god, because that's probably worse than the dolphin shirt, really.
People run play with the shirt.
It's pretty religiously intolerant.
Real.
Hey, Citron can handle themselves. Okay.
Okay. Well, make sure when we get there, look. Look. Lord Milo is very particular. Make sure you speak to her only with respect, because she will demand that of you. She doesn't do well with guests normally, and she will not be afraid to clip you behind the ears if you step out of line. Do you get it?
Understood.
Yes, ma'am. We get it.
She's gonna begin to start
Alright.
walking and talking as she continues and starts leading you all down. Okay, so when you get there, you will only refer to her as Lord Milo. Just her title. Do not drop the title at any point or else she will ask you to leave. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Seems pretty clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you don't talk to her out of line. Make sure you're only respectful. Do not raise your voice. Do not do anything that... Just really hammer in the be respectful. Do you understand?
We understand. I promise this will go well. We will be on our best behavior.
You can see that
Take a deep
doesn't
breath.
quite console her, but she just nods and... Okay, and she continues leading you guys down the path. So there's going to be... So I found out, not just me there, or well, I guess yourselves and myself, there will in fact be the worst folk of all time attending, and apparently they have brought along one of their representatives alongside them as well. So thank the nine that you guys will be attending with me, because it looks like it's not just going to be simple after all.
Who's the other person attending?
Aiden.
Anything we need to know about that person?
Aiden is the son of Leosaran Starspire, the lord of the Southern Island, and the most arrogant prick I have ever had the... She kind of thinks of the words.
Disservice of meeting?
Disservice, yeah. So I've heard that he'll be attending. He is a brat. He is the most insufferable thing that I have ever had to coexist in a room alongside. So please do not fall for his tricks. He will try and antagonize you. He makes any time that I have had to exist in the same room as him a living hell.
Well, for your sake, we will ignore him. If outside of that room, it's on site. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I've heard it worse. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
can be good for a couple minutes.
If there were any other situation, I would say that punching him in the mouth would be a very good idea. But unfortunately, we can't do that. Yet. But maybe later.
Well, we'll put a pin in that. Yeah, no, for sure. We can punch people in the face.
We can table that thought for later. Not to sound, rude or anything. It's just... You'll understand.
Oh, I get it.
Within 2 seconds of
This
speaking
parent-
to this, kid, you are going to understand. His father is worse, by the way. So we are at least lucky that his father is not attending.
That is fine. I have met many interesting folk of the like, so we'll deal with him when we can.
I've got 3 younger siblings. I'm sure I can restrain myself.
We'll be fine. Just lead the way, and we'll have your back. I promise.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, how do you all feel about water?
I have a feeling this is not where my head went with it. So what do you mean by water?
The drinking kind?
The lots of it kind.
Are we going underwater?
Outside?
Oh.
We're not going to go
Where- what
underwater, but there will be a lot of water in this building. We can stay to the land if you prefer, but there is the option to take the water out.
Looks at Rain.
What would make you most comfortable, Rain?
That'd be fine.
She kind
I've
of
been on a
stares
boat.
at
What could be
Rain.
worse, right?
We'll keep to the land routes.
Okay.
Like the most pitying look on her face as she looks at you and just, okay.
Listen. I'm just saying, I've been on a boat. It'd be fine. What could be worse?
You want to test this now?
Sure.
Just spray
mean, you know.
bottler.
Whatever.
If she flinches, we're not going.
The walk doesn't take too long. And before you know it, this most beautiful building comes into view from the distance. A gorgeous blend of whites and blues and flourishing with life. Among the white stone pools, a gorgeously vivid water, bathed with lily pads and shadows of fish, and even some folk begin to move through it. Towards the top, 2 large lion-like heads, maws open, sit as water fountains that constantly pour, and at the edge of the steps, as you get closer, you can see a couple of smaller boats. And Aoife kind of grins at this point, just for those of you who ain't getting in the water levels, you know what I mean? She kind of grins at you in particular. Rain and motions for you to get on the boat.
Rain kind of just proceeds trying to ignore, this provoking behavior. She's learned better from the ship.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, it's fine. Oopsies, I put the wrong one up. That's fine. Pretend you didn't see it.
Oh, pretending not to see this one. Oh, okay.
What are we not seeing?
That was the wrong one. That was the wrong
Holy,
one.
what is this?
Hello!
What was that?
Anyway!
What was that?
So, like, are we just gonna pretend not to see that, or?
Anyway!
So,
So,
that was the docks, right? That was just the docks.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
think-
get
I
rid of
think
one of
we
these
should
people in
go-
particular. There we go. Alright,
yeah, no,
that's the one that
crazy.
you're meant to see. Yippee!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I want to go back to the other one.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, let's
Nothing is
look into
loading
that.
for me.
Let's poop in that. Let's
Isn't this
Nothing's
one so
loading for
much
me.
prettier?
What's happening?
Whenever it loads, I'll let you know.
I think that
Yeah,
other
stuck
side is
at
what I
99.
find out.
Oh, you're stuck at 99?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. 98 actually for me.
See, Foundry also says that we should go back to the other one.
I think so, dude.
Alright.
Why is it not loading it for you all? Hang on. Why are
yeah,
you not
I'm,
seeing
I'm
it?
at 99. Because it wants us to go back to the other screen.
No.
Clearly, you know.
I was looking. It was pretty willing to load that one, man. I don't know.
I think it's
That's
just a matter
what
of
I'm
like,
saying.
you know. Do you believe in destiny? I think it's
Huh?
destiny that we should be in the other one.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
You know what? It's fine. It wasn't meant to be the view, but it still counts as, like, good enough. It works. It's still got the lion heads. You're fine. Oh, you're all
Yeah.
there now.
There you
Anyway.
go.
We're fine. There we go. There we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, V.
Let's go. It just needed a minute.
Lord. Okay. So, now that you can all see it, as you all file into the boat, Aoife begins to move the oars and kind of takes you into the building itself, and you kind of see this beautiful blend of waterways and a couple of spaces for non-water-based folk to kind of move about, and she gets you guys to a specific point where you can all jump off and takes you all into a sitting room, to which a really lovely woman kind of just checks you all in, offers you all like some drinks, and goes about her way, advising that it won't be too much longer before you will be seen. And so Carmen kind of moves to sit in the room, already toying with the hem of her skirt as Aoife kind of sits beside her, and you are all left to sit down and have a small internal small group discussion, or just sit there in awkward silence, whichever works best for you all.
I think Citron should put the shirt back on.
It's a little bit thematic, isn't it? I will admit, it is pretty.
I feel like the shirt would be a great icebreaker. You know?
The place, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I should have bought a second one to bring as a gift. Oh, I'm so foolish.
I think I would have loved that.
I curse my foolishness.
Lord Milu is not gonna live until they get a dolphin shirt.
Are we still on the boat?
No, you're sitting down. You're sitting on chairs. You're in normal.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, I've never seen so much.
I've been to Orisara before, but this is definitely the first time in this place. It's probably the most amount of water I've seen around me.
Yeah,
but
it's extremely rich. Whatever.
it's very pretty. Is there anything else worth noting about the area as we're looking around?
It's empty. This room is completely empty of other folk. It is just your group right now.
Nothing notable to see in walls.
You are in a just basic room. You kind of almost feel like it's made to look this way to make people nervous. There is no way to distract yourself. It is just yourselves and a white room.
Fascinating.
So are we trying
Wow.
to
We're just
not be nervous?
well. If I'm nervous about anything, it's probably water. I will blame the water.
Yeah, we got that much. Looks like we beat
So
Aiden
what exactly are we waiting for? We just
an audience.
great.
This is normal behavior.
Yeah, sure. I mean, who's gonna?
Well, we just gotta
Do we
keep
just-
telling ourselves that Lord Milo is taking a little bit of their time today for us, so we gotta be thankful, right? We gotta be thankful.
Agreed.
Gotta be kind.
So we're gonna let Carmen do the talking primarily. Right?
Yes and no.
We're here to back her up, but I feel
Well, as long as we're
like
respectful and use Lord Milo, I think we'll be fine.
all right, perfect. I do hope that we'll be fine. Ring kind of starts, you know, that thing when you're like, kind of just anticipating something and your knee is like rocking up and down on her seat, kind of looking around.
Yes. Is going to kind of pat Rain on the back a little bit to comfort her. We'll be all right.
Appreciate that. I hope we are.
No different from talking to somebody else on the street. Just look her in the eyes, you know, give her a couple compliments. It'll be all right.
You say no different from talking to people on the streets, but I've talked to people on the streets that have been far meaner than most people that we've talked to so far that we've fought. So I just hope they don't try to talk to me first. Rain does kind of calm down from that a little bit.
Is Eva with us?
Eva's currently consoling a very stressed out Carmen right now.
Okay. I was wondering if Eva was fidgeting too, but I guess that technically counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was gonna ask where the baby is.
Oh,
With me.
okay. Babies with legs.
I guess it's still in bed.
Where else are we gonna leave it?
That's what I'm saying.
Just
Like, we don't leave
checking,
it there.
because last
Fucking
time
adventure
we didn't
field?
check,
No.
you know,
That's
cause
true. That's
certain
true.
problems. They run away from us. Is
Nope.
what last time.
Babies and
Literally ran away from us.
Okay, I'm happy.
Perfect. So
Proceed.
it takes about another 30 minutes of waiting before a tall Arakocro opens the door and motions for you all to follow and step in with one wing. And so Carmen gets up and goes, okay, let's do this. And steps through, and Eva motions for you guys to go in because Eva's well enough to know that she is not going in or welcome in. She's not going to say the right words, and they've clearly had the discussion that she waits outside. But you all follow in. And as you step into the room, it is very meticulously clean. It reminds you kind of like Lady Larati's area, minus like the sleeping stuff, where Larati had kind of blended both her office and her like sleep space. This is just a nice, clean office. And already, you can see there are a couple folk already here. I see you brought a rather large group with you, Lady Carmen. Comes the voice from a rather short boy, looking no more than a teenager in facial features, still a little bit round in the cheeks, and you notice there are some flared fins that kind of form into ears, something that water genasi of the southern Orisarian islands tend to have. His cheeks covered in deep red freckles, and he kind of looks at you all with this very cold amusement. Beside him, though, you notice a woman bathed in black silks and a full-body black robe that reveals partially one leg and most of her arms. Most of her head is covered by the robes of her hood, with blonde hair that fades out into a bluish grey and brown streaks being the most visible color from her. She does not turn to face you all as he speaks, though. Instead, she remains focused on the empty chair behind the desk, hands neatly tucked into her lap. What would you like to do?
Lex is going to stand with her hands behind her back, and I guess she'll start by saying, "Greetings, Lord Malu. Thank you for inviting us here."
As you do that, the figure who had been... Wait, who are you saying that to? Or are you saying, like,
Just
specifically...
Just in general, I mean, just trying to be respectful.
Okay.
Probably to the figure that's facing the other way.
To the woman in the black robes?
Probably.
Okay. As you say that, Aiden laughs. This deep belly laugh. Sorry, do you want to repeat that again?
Actually, I don't know
Rain
if I
is
should.
going to whisper at Lex, I think this is the one that Carmen was talking about.
I said what I said, thank you.
Alright.
Rain glares at the kid and just gives like the very passive aggressive smile of like
So, Carmen takes a seat at the only free chair on the guest side of the desk. The desk on the opposite side still has an empty chair, and the Arakocra announces pretty loudly, "The Lord Milu will join you shortly," looking pointedly at Lex before leaving again. And Aiden kind of grins and just... So, who are these creatures you've brought along? You can see Carmen is keeping herself composed as best as she can. She is trying to not bite. She's not trying to react. And this kid is trying to goad a response out of any of you. Do any of you react?
I will turn to Carmen and just kind of... Is she within reach at all from Rain?
If Rain stands by her, then yes.
And Rain will put like a hand at her shoulder just a little bit and then very briefly takes it away as well.
Unsatisfied with the lack of response, Aiden will start up again and just... You know, it's so strange that she would invite someone like you. I mean, honestly, it's very clear that you're just contributing nothing to this situation. I'm the one working hard with all the results. But I guess it's a pity thing, you know, because you're a father and everything.
I'm going to telepathically ask Carmen, what is Aiden's title?
In her head, Lord.
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna think back, Lord Aiden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want, like, his full title, or, like...
No, main Lord Aiden's fine.
Okay.
Was looking for how I would address him if I felt the desire.
Okay.
She said, like, don't pay him any mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Citron is very pointedly looking away.
Perfect. Brilliant. So no one is reacting. They are just ignoring this kid. Can I confirm?
Yeah.
I'm so
proud
Lex
of
is
you all.
kinda
I'm
embarrassingly
so
shuffling
proud
back there.
of you all. So, after a little bit of time, The kid visibly deflating because no one is giving him the attention that he wants. You hear the door open and the Aarakocra step through and just announcing Lord Milo's arrival. Please stand until advised to be seated. And very quickly, Carmen, the figured woman, and Aiden move to stand. You guys are already standing already, thankfully. And then you feel this silence fill the room. And it almost seems to almost grow colder for a second as Lord Milo begins to move through the door. Rather tall for a human, she moves with a slight limp as she walks. One leg never bending, as a white snake seems to be situated along the entire length of her leg. And as she draws closer, you notice it is made of marble and holding her leg firm like a medical brace. Meticulously detailed scales shining almost as brilliantly as the sapphires that sit where its eyes would be. She moves with a very ominous power and grace to herself. Brown eyes so dark they almost look black as she takes you all in with interest. And she'll move past you all to sit down behind the desk in her chair, leaning back slightly with her braced leg out slightly. And I actually have a reference for you all today. So,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
prepare.
Ooh.
Let's go. She sounds scary. Yeah.
If you look in the
Ooh.
NPC drop, you will
She
see
better be hot.
Lord Milo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not strong enough.
Um,
Are you pacing again?
No, I'm frozen in spin place.
oh, she is. Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Hello, Lord Milo.
So, she's gonna take a moment to look at you all and kind of leans on her hand for a bit. You can kind of see her kind of focusing her gaze along the line of all of you, and she'll kind of stop at Citron for a second and raise an eyebrow. And Citron, she takes a long look up and down your frame before just, you may all sit.
Okay, like sits.
We don't
Just
have
listen.
chairs. We don't have chairs. We're gonna remain standing.
Rain is just as
Citron never has a problem kneeling.
you see Rain basically like in the most military-esque kind of like posture ever, standing up right where she was.
So, you've all been gathered here. Well, two of you in particular have been gathered here for a specific reason. As you may know, Chosen Radon has not been sighted in 2 weeks, and no one has come forward to claim his position. In such unheard of times, we find ourselves wondering what to do next. And that will lead us to today's meeting. Currently, the Upper Lords believe until this is resolved, it is best to feign leadership to someone of their vote. This is a thought that has been put in their heads by someone in particular, and as much of this is unheard of in our culture, Lady Aislinn has presented such evidence to say that other countries have been following this practice with no ill results. And she'll kind of look towards the robed woman. Lady Aislinn, as our guest, would you like to share with Lady Carmen and the others what you have told us about? And you all watch as this robed woman gives a slow nod and moves to stand up. Her hood never moving, meticulously in place. Thank you, Lord Milo. As a Caloran woman myself, I have seen firsthand the beneficial adjustment that stepping away from this system has worked for the folk of all economical size. By giving power to the upper lords and ladies in Orisara, while still providing a figurehead to keep the religiously bound folk at bay, she will glance at you as she says this, Citron. There can be real-time changes without the intervention of a god who stays silent. Although there are concerns Orisarans would not take to this, but I believe that by keeping this to the quiet hands of only a select few, we would be able to bring an era of peace without changing the overall status quo. Let them believe their chosen is picked by a god each time, but let those in know select, raise, and puppet them into what needs to be done. Surely you could understand the beneficial situation that could put you in, Lord Milo. You watch as Lord Milo gives a slow nod, and you can see Carmen stiffen. And do any of you say anything at this point?
I want to, but I don't think we're allowed to speak as, like, what we are. And so Citron is smiling and sitting very
Rain
still and seething.
Doesn't speak, but she's no longer smiling.
Physically
Her
fighting my tongue.
brows are like crunched, like her forehead is like in an angry thing. Like, you know, her brows are crunched, but she does not show anything more than that.
Perfect.
But you can see her hands like kind of press into a crunched position.
Perfect.
She's getting pissed.
So, with no intervention, she will continue. I believe, by selecting young Lord Aiden, a gentleman popular with all in the southern island, there will be nothing but uproarious support from all of Orisara. The Call of the 10th, at my command, are more than happy to provide support to all of those in times of need, to make sure all know of Aiden's goodwill. After all, who else would do better in this position? At the silence, she grins and just... So as you can see, this will be the best port of call for all Orisarans, and as mentioned, I will make sure that the transitionary period only goes well for you all. And at this point, Lady Carmen just scoffs. And it's this upsetting, like, pissed off sound, and Milo raises an eyebrow. Just, Lady Carmen, what say you then? At this point, Carmen kind of takes a deep breath and looks to you all in a, so from here, I believe that we should not deceive the folk of Orisara, that this level of plotting is why the tide does not sing its chosen. I will step into place as a chosen until the true chosen is found, and I'll play the same role as my father had, without puppet strings and demands from some woman with nothing but own interests at heart. My loyalty to Orisara is to its people, and I think this is not the right choice to make. And she's going to look to you all like, please burn me off, like begging in her eyes.
Damn it.
Citron will stand and just, to keep it short, say, I am a woman of Callan myself, and I have seen firsthand how the distancing from the chosen and from godhood and into a system of, to be honest, oligarchy has led to more inequality than our nation has ever seen in all of its history. Many families grow up indentured into work and servitude until their bodies give out and there's nothing left. And I'm not saying that the presence of a god can prevent all of these issues. But without fail, the presence of a corrupt leader does. And so I hope that all leadership across all parts of this star will endeavor to be honest and open with their people, lest they fall into the ruin and disrepair that Kellerin is currently going through. Because the only ones who believe otherwise are the fortunate.
At this point, Aislinn kind of looks to you again and just... Do you say this because you believe it, or because you worship a goddess who is disbarred from practice?
I say it because I lived it.
I raise that you have questionable opinions.
That would be true were I a worshipper of Tidesinger. However, bluntly speaking, I plead fealty only to my one and only god, Lightbringer. Whether or not you all believe in Tidesinger's strength and whatnot is your own decision. And I am not telling you to change course into my god. I am simply stating that turning away from the gods in hopes of lifting a petulant child is a little short-sighted.
Well, it won't just always be one child. It'll be a carefully crafted lineage where we make sure that only the right folk for the job are chosen each time. From the start of their life, we will raise them to be the perfect mantle heads for Orisara. Which is something
and
that...
you think you can maintain that? Rain is going to kind of speak out
Yeah.
now and kind of say, and you think you can maintain that forever and continuously deceive people that they're chosen or being chosen by the gods and make sure that this is never going to go wrong or abused in any way?
I believe there is no way to abuse the system. Not in a way that could negatively affect the situation. Already our chosen do minimal and receive much. It'd be no different just putting a puppet in its place.
Folk are
But
very
you-
imperfect, Lady Aislinn. The imperfections will happen.
And you'd have to genuinely believe your people are all very stupid to not catch wind sooner rather than later.
There are many things that are very deeply rooted in religion. Deceiving the entire population would only cause much more ruin. Just as what Citron had already said.
I feel as if you put way too much value in a figure that just does not hold the weight that they should. You want these chosen to mean something, but at the end of the day, what did the chosen do for you?
If that were again the case, you're arguing for the dismantlement of the figure of chosen in general, but you're not. You also believe that a chosen holds power, or else you wouldn't be so adamant in putting one of your own up. The chosen does have power and political strength and everything that comes with it, respect. You just don't like that you can't control who is the one sitting in the chair.
Well, it wouldn't just be me choosing who would be sitting in the chair. It would be a vote of all of the upper lords at the table. Plus, I have no sway in the matter, for I am not Orisaran. So
Then why are you arguing with us when you're speaking to Lord Milu?
you see that irks her a little bit, and she just... True. Why am I speaking with someone like you? And turns towards Milo once more. I believe that this will be the best call for the benefit of Orisara. And you will have my clerics, my paladins, and my best and finest warriors to assist you in such a transition. Especially with everything that has been happening over the last few months. I hear certain zones are getting worse. Is that correct?
At this point, in Lady Aislin's head, I'm going to just flash the ritual, like an image of the ritual circle that was in Charmseeker's lair.
So you're trying to enter her mind to put a thought in?
Correct.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, excellent. $21.
Let's
Okay.
go.
You pass.
Oh, look.
And for all you know, you have put that picture in her head. And you watch as
Yep,
she
that was
rolls
it.
her shoulders slightly, but she does not say anything further. But you see a small acknowledgement to what has happened. At this point, Lord Milo kind of is looking between all of you and just... I see we all have our own opinions about this situation, and I fear we are not quite finding a resolution that works nicely. On topic of bringing in a Orsaran chosen, do we sway negative towards that guests today, or do we sway positive in full?
Lord.
Is she asking us? Or
Yep,
just
she is
the
asking
people
the
in
general
room?
room. She is asking the general room at this point.
Lord Milo, I believe that making the choice today isn't quite the right choice. I sway negatively towards that.
I see. Well, then we will settle this the old way. I will give you both 2 weeks, Aiden and Carmen. The council will plan to meet then at the Tide's banquet. And no matter what happens, a chosen will be named by myself or by the Tide. You will have until then to show me and the council who would be better suited to take the reins or find the missing chosen. We know that Rudan is gone, but there is surely someone out there who hears the voice. And if not, then you need to be prepared for either yourself, Carmen, or yourself, Aiden, to take the step up. Do we all understand?
Yes, Lord Milo, we understand.
So over these next 2 weeks, I want to see good deeds and political sway. Does that make sense?
Yes, Lord Milo.
Good.
Understood.
With that, then, I will call this meeting to its end. Lady Aislinn and Aiden, it has been a pleasure to see you both. I will now ask you to leave. And you watch as those two stand up and bow respectfully before taking their leave, neither turning to look at you all. And then Lord Milo will turn towards you all, and I have been made aware that you have requested a specific meeting with myself today. So Carmen, please leave, and I will speak with your group further. And Carmen will kind of give a quick bow of respect and good luck, guys, before leaving. And now you are left in a room with just yourselves and Lord Milo, who moves to stand up and just... I have been told that you are here for an important reason. You have a few minutes to explain to me why you are here, or else I will have you detained.
Well,
As emissaries of Lady Lorati, we were sent to discuss the situations with Chosen Rudan, who is since no longer in the picture. We were advised by Lady Carmen to come speak with you, Lordship, on the current situations.
You notice that she freezes for a second at the mention of Lorati's name, but very quickly regains her composure and just... The High Priestess sent you? The Lady Lorati has brought you here.
That is
that
correct.
would be correct.
She's gonna lean on her desk a little and just... So, to what have I the pleasure of doing for the priestess in particular? What do you expect me to do?
Initially, we were thinking of inquiring about the situation that has been happening here in Orisara in hopes to compare and perhaps figure out similarities and ways that we could potentially piece together what's going on. I will be honest, we have heard many things and we have seen many things. She kind of looks at everybody back, like thinking.
How much do you know of the current blight that affects Aureliana?
Not too much, just that what is happening over there is happening here as well. Blackout zones, uncontrollable. We call them shadow creeps.
Have you been made aware that there are certain groups of people that are still able to utilize magic?
Clerics and paladins, yes, I am aware that they still retain their magic.
I see.
But there is an obvious
And
reason for
nothing.
that. We believe that is still because they are tied to their goddesses for that.
Then that means that we are not entirely forsaken. We Rain is kind of trying to figure out how much she wants to say. Anything else that might have been suspicious that has been happening of the late? around towns, places, people, folk.
Just that crime is ramping up, and thankfully, we've had the added assistance from Lady Aislinn to bring things back together in such tragedies.
Lady Aislinn has been spearheading the help that's been happening.
Yes. She has a vested interest in making sure that Orisara is kept safe. And I do appreciate her help in such a time of need.
Lord Milo, with all due respect, I believe I want to ask the question, rather.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you trust Lady Aislinn?
I trust her as far as I can throw her. No one has pure hearts in this current time, but she helps where we need the help. And if she is going to bring good to our folk and to the Orisaran people of all, then I will accept that help to make sure that they survive.
But what if many of the plagues that have been happening, shall we say, might potentially be linked to her and could potentially be something of her doing?
She raises an eyebrow. I do not believe one tiny little folk could cause such devastation across an entire world. I think you are speaking very out of line with such an allegation. Do you have
I
proof?
understand.
Do you have anything to back up your claims?
Var?
Lady Aislinn was spotted fleeing the scene of a ritual before Aureliana's shadow creep began.
Do you have proof?
If you will allow me, I can show you images from my mind.
Okay.
I will give one image of when Lady Aislinn almost killed me.
To make sure you understand what you are sending into her head, you are sending a fully robed woman that you cannot discern any physical traits of into her head. Because remember, she was fully robed, face cut, like head covered.
Didn't
What
we get
about
a
the time
name
where-
from her?
What about the time where we talked to Maze and Maze mentioned?
Do we have anything from Fia in writing about it? No, Fia couldn't tell us anything, right?
Fia could tell
So
us
what
the
if-
name. You have the memory of us speaking to Fia, a cultist, who was also part of the
Yeah.
ritual, telling us,
You
like,
could say
I
the
can't tell
ritual
you
with Fia
anything
there.
because, yeah, I can't tell you anything because she's messed with my head.
Okay.
But her name is Aislinn.
So we'll go for a string of images then.
Yeah, show her like
you can
when
give her
Fia
2
was
at
in-
max.
So we'll go for the ritual at large, cultists and the robed figure leading it, with the ritual circle in view.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one after the combat had ended with us talking to Fia at the end. I can't do audio, I don't think.
Nope.
So I'll
No
just have
audio.
to explain it. And then I will
So,
provide.
In
I'll
these...
send the.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
In these... this panel that you're sending,
Yeah.
Would you say, because of the situation, this means you are also sending her the location of the egg?
Oh,
I want to warn you,
Well,
that will be in the vision.
she will see the location, not necessarily know where it is
She
specifically.
will see
how
that
to
there
get
was the
there.
egg there.
There was an
Okay.
egg, and the second vision
Okay.
will have no reference of the egg. But I also the
She
like
might
ritual
ask us
circle.
about the egg.
We
but,
might
yeah.
be
Are we
asked about
comfortable?
things that happened.
Are we comfortable with saying something about the egg? Like,
we don't have the
Because
egg,
I want
though.
to make sure you are aware that that will be included in
mean-
that.
Yeah. The
Remember,
overarching
we-
one will have the egg.
Okay.
if anything, we have Charmy. It's not a very good.
Yeah, but that's
ability
our
to, like,
our best
it's a
kept
last-
secret.
It's also
Yes.
our last resort, if
And at
anything,
the-
if we need to prove
yeah.
anything.
But at the end of the day, it's like we're here for Lady Larati, and so if we fumble this, I think she would be upset. So I think we gotta use what
We're
we
fucking
can.
going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the
We're
two
already
images,
in the shit. Let's go.
All right.
as
you
we
watch,
have discussed. The two images.
You put the images in her head, and you kind of see this flicker in her eyes of fury, shock, disbelief, and then this eerie calm. And you feel the air get colder.
Mm.
And she just stands there for a second. I see. So, you hand me these. These are not enough, but I have to ask. Where were you when these happened? And
They were
do
from
not
my
lie
own
to
eyes.
me.
I have no reason to lie to you,
We
Lordship.
get nothing from lying. This is
The way my minor telepathy works is I can only share what I have witnessed. I saw these.
But
I was
where? Where were you?
Charm Seeker's lair.
She straightens up. I think Lady Larati is stepping into situations that she shouldn't be getting involved in. And I think that by bringing you all into my hands is the worst decision that woman could have made.
Mm.
I think you will do best to keep yourselves in check. Do you understand?
with all due respect. This isn't something that we should be looking into.
I think this is something far above your pay grade. No matter how much she is giving you, I think you do best to run with your tail between your legs and no longer find yourself involved with that woman and what she is putting you through.
I see.
Why should we take your word for it?
Why do you take her word for it?
Who says I do?
You're here.
I'm here because I want answers, and this was the best way to go about it.
What answers did you get?
We're still working on that part. But so far, the Shadow Creeps expanded and beat us 2 destinations. This one happened shortly after we arrived. So we're getting closer.
And what say you in that first one that you put into my head. The egg. Where?
There is no longer an egg to speak of.
You... Hang on.
I am not lying.
You watch visceral anger cross this woman's face as she slams a hand onto the desk. What did you do with it?
Why?
Did you destroy
We
it?
didn't do anything to the egg. Oh. We didn't do anything to the egg.
Yet
Why
you
do
say
you
it's
care
gone?
about the egg?
That is none of your concern. What did you do with it?
Nothing. We did nothing to the egg.
You left it there?
Lady Milo, there's no reason to be quite so upset with us. If you don't trust us either way, what could we possibly say to alleviate your fears? We are here on behalf of Lady Laradi. The choices that we have made have only been in pursuit of finding answers and ensuring that those who wish to hear their gods can. Is there a specific thing you're looking for from us?
At your words, she'll take a deep breath and try and recollect herself. And just... I think... if you have any whereabouts of what happened with that egg, it would be best to notify myself of a Lady Laradi. Do you understand?
I need a reason why.
Unfortunately, I could not give you such a reason. Just know that it would do better to not be in her hands.
Would its end goal still serve, speaking selfishly, my purposes of hearing my own god's voice more often?
That catches her
Or
attention.
are you more in the
I
Are you in the more in the camp of Lady Iceland, who believes we shouldn't be listening at all?
Your goddess speaks to you regularly?
My goals with helping Lady Laradi align with hers in that by solving this blackout, their voices can be heard clearly and consistently. I'm just asking if your goals are the same, even if your methods may be different.
My goals are the same.
Why can't you tell us?
Another thing, Lord Milo. If you question us for doing as she told us and following in trusting what she has said, we have barely much to go by for you. And so that's why we are asking for a reason.
You see, she thinks it over and she opens her mouth to say something and stops and thinks again and just... I believe it will do you best to not get involved. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you more, but you are playing a dangerous game that I fear might be above your qualifications.
Why can't you tell us? Is it by
Because
choice?
it is none of your concern. And I don't go saying important things to... And she kind of looks you up and down, if you understand what I mean.
this again. We still have our magic.
Okay.
The dead zones don't affect us.
Oh.
So when you tell us that we're not important enough for this discussion,
Who do you worship?
no one.
Lightbringer.
I worship no one.
Citron raising her hand. I worship Lightbringer.
Points fingers together.
Hi, it's me. I'm the religious one. Hello. You worship no one.
Correct.
She looked to Lex and Rain, and the same to you both.
I worship Fireweaver, my lady, my lord.
A Fireweaver. The goddess of the flames and dance.
Yes, I'm from Orisara.
I could tell that about you.
Could you?
So do you speak with the fire and the flames, or do you just let it guide you?
I allow her to guide me where she needs me the most. In this case, I am here. I perhaps sometimes should be better off staying out of things, but it is my true wish that those who worship the gods are reconnected with them.
I see. And you, child of light. You have a strong connection with your goddess?
I do.
I see. Okay. So, although you walk through these spaces where gods do not reach normally, you walk with them at your side. Is that correct?
That is your interpretation, yes.
Do they speak to you in those zones?
I cannot say.
Child of the light?
I think the last like very clear message that she got in her head was the result of a panic attack, but Citron will try to compose herself a little at thinking that and says, yes, of course.
I guess Lady Larati has found an interesting bunch. Have you traveled much outside of Aureliana, and I'm guessing your own places? Is this your first time in Orisara?
It is mine.
No.
Might
I've
as well.
been
It is
here
mine.
before.
Brag about it, Rain.
You should touch grass.
But the books.
Sand here.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I see. You bring me these allegations that you still can do your magic in very dark spaces. You give me visions or images, I guess, in my head of allegations. You speak on behalf of Lady Laradi, who is interfering in international issues once more. I will do my best to keep an eye on you. And if you can prove to me in particular that it will be best to not listen to Lady Aislinn, then I will consider it.
If it means anything, I believe this is more than just each individual person's beliefs at everybody's lives and the future of our world potentially lies on what happens. This is more than just politics. And that is why I don't think the belief of our individual beliefs necessarily inhibit our ability to find answers.
Interesting words, Child of the Frost. I will take your words in mind. But it does give me more comfort to know. Cinda, stop that. That.
Thanks, Cinder.
Did you hear the
Thanks,
loud
Cinder.
thump? She fucking knocked the
No, I
mic
didn't.
almost off.
She was upset as well, you know, this whole thing is like
She
super
was like,
intense.
this bitch.
Lord.
She was upset at Lady Aislinn just showing up suddenly.
Where was I? Yes, I will do best to keep in thought what you have said. But I ask, in return of me being gracious enough to allow you to continue here, if you do know what happened to what belonged to that egg, please let me know. Okay?
With all due respect, Lordship, we have shown a great deal of trust coming to you with these problems. And the truths that we have provided. There is something to be said for trust being earned. Thank you for your time.
My lord, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
In relation to our relationship with our own gods, do you believe there is a true chosen for a Tide Singer?
I believe that Tide Singer is having difficulties in finding who truly should take the lead. This is the first time that we have not had a sure leader in our chosen. And possibly this might mean that Tide is in a situation that she cannot control or decide.
Do you think if there is a true chosen, then should they even be in the public eye? Would they be in danger, do you think, based on what you were trying to warn us about?
I think that there will never truly be true safety for a chosen. But all chosen are well looked after by only the best guards. And should our new chosen be under any danger, they will be well guarded until it is safe.
I can respect that. Thank you for answering my question.
No, you're welcome. Is there any further questions?
Not at this time.
Not at the moment.
All right, thank you. Child of the Light, please remain, and can the rest of you leave?
Good luck.
Rain kind of pats Citron on the back.
We'll turn to leave.
Buddy.
Yep, leaving immediately.
The moment Rain steps out of the room, she just kind of lets out a really big breath and that was close. That was really close.
I want to throw up.
Anyway, I guess we gotta head back, right? Or we wait for Citron.
We are not just gonna leave Citron like that.
Oh, she know you.
No, we'll wait
She's a
for her.
grown
We're just
woman.
not-
She can handle herself. She'll be fine.
Citron, you were left sitting in this room with the Lord almost standing over you from her side of the desk as she looks at you closely. What is your name, Child of the Light?
It's Citron.
And your surname?
I don't really use that.
I did not ask if you used it, I asked for it.
Damn.
Do you have one?
A really dead name. Like, tell me your dead name right now.
It's Citron de Aridel. And at least where Citron specifically is from, for the, dramatic irony of anybody else, her name, de Aridel, it literally just means of Aridale, which means her family does not have enough money or power to actually have a surname or anything more important than just where she works.
Mylan nods slowly and just, I see. And can you tell me, Citron, the truth of how it is back at your home?
Of course. Citron will fold her hands on her lap, take a breath and say, my father passed away at 42 summers, which is dreadfully young, and my mother at 48. And both of them actually lived fairly long lives considering the usual conditions of people like me. From sunup to sundown, they would work the fields, tending to the citrus trees and various other wineries in the area. And at night, my father went to his second job, and my mother spent some time at home trying to keep the roof from falling in, or fetching cold water so we wouldn't overheat in the long summer days. And in contrast, my brother grew to marry a very wealthy woman. And he moved into the city, where every day he wined and dined on the fruits of my family's labor, wore comfortable sheets, and slept in a bed larger than my entire room growing up, and lives fairly without troubles. And my story is quite normal of my region. You are either part of the group that has money and comfort, or part of the group who will die before middle age searching for it.
I see. And would you find that there could be a way to resolve this issue for your people if given a chance?
If given a chance, I would do anything for such a change.
Do you believe that... She stops, closes her mouth, as if she's editing herself in real time. Light would change this if she could.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Does she speak to you?
She sings to me, Lord Milo.
You see relief in her eyes for a second. So she's well?
She is strong and she is resilient. And I hope to make her well and whole again.
Is it true that not many worship her now?
Many are not allowed to. And those who are don't have the books or means to.
Is this because of the similar changes as to what Lady Aislinn is wanting to implement?
For better or worse, our government is very clear about those changes. They haven't put a puppet on the throne and tricked us, but yes, they believe that religion and the goddesses are a sign of weakness and a sign of being beholden to times long past. And I believe that same survival of the fittest attitude is what leads Miss Aislinn to make such claims.
At this point, she moves to stand up and walks around the desk to kind of lean against it closer to you. And do you believe that Light would look upon this situation and wish for something different?
Yes.
What?
I was not... The way that my life was leading, I was not supposed to even reach 30 summers of age, and she took away all of my pain and all of my suffering with a smile. And I believe if she had the ability to do so for everyone, she would.
She took away your suffering. Would you
Yes,
say
Lord Milo.
that made you better by taking away your suffering?
Yes.
Can you speak to her now, or does it only work if she reaches to you?
I pray to her many times a day, and not every prayer is answered. So I believe she speaks to me when she has the strength and time to. If I am in a moment of great and dire need, I have only full faith that she would aid me, though.
I see. You have a lot of love for your goddess. It is admirable to see someone so devoted to someone like her. Especially since in these plots it's not very well seen. She's gonna kind of like lean a little bit closer to you and just motion for you to come a little bit closer to her in return. You do that.
Yes.
You watch as she kind of like opens her mouth slightly and like, you know that thing where cats like inhale to like take a scent?
Damn.
It's almost kind of like
Okay.
that as you get closer to her and she pulls away and just... Do you speak for Lady Laradi in the same way that you speak for your goddess?
Ooh.
No. Lady Lorati's and I's goals align, but that is the extent of our allegiance.
I see. How curious. Well, I guess there's no way I could possibly talk to you about Tide in any way, could I?
If you would love to share your love for the Tide, I find there's nothing more beautiful and intimate than one's faith to a god, but I would not be converted if that's what you're asking.
He'll kind of look you up and down and nod slowly. I think if circumstances were different, Tide would love the way that you love so effortlessly.
My, that... Am I overthinking it as a player by thinking that sounds a little heretical?
It's definitely an interesting thing for that anyone to have ever said.
Okay. I was making sure that I wasn't misunderstanding it. Citron, I think... I mean, it's not her god, you know? So I think she would take that as a very high praise. And say... Thank you. And if things were different, I am sure that the light would welcome you into her arms as readily as I would.
You see, for the slightest second, a little knowing grin on her face before she can regain that composure. It's like a small moment of weakness that elapses before it returns. And just... I'm sure she would. Next time you speak to her, send my love to her. Okay? You can go.
Be well, Lord Milo.
And be well to you too.
And Citron will exit.
Let's go, Citron! You take your step out when told, and as you open the door to join, the others are waiting very nervously.
I'm gonna throw up.
DM, small question.
Yes.
Did that room have any windows?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
Carry on.
Well, she didn't kill you. That's something.
I had a good conversation, I hope. Nothing aggressive, threatening towards you.
Nothing of the sort. I am very happy to say I believe her listening to any of the words coming out of Lady Eileen's mouth was simply out of love for her people and desperation for change, more so than actually believing it would do any good.
I could see that, yeah.
Then perhaps we can find a common ground somewhere between all of this.
Correct. We still have to, well, I think we have to talk about this in a bit more of a neutral ground, a little bit more private. Most people might
Carmen's still around?
listen.
Carmen is still around, having a little bit of a nervous breakdown on the chairs, especially since she'd been kicked out and you all had been left to stay, and then only Citron was left to stay. She's very stressed.
Rain kind of goes and walks over to Carmen and just goes, well, it was at least not negative, and I know it looks like we've been kicked out, but we weren't kicked out. I think it's mostly positive, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. Are you okay?
I will be better once this is all resolved. We have 2
I
weeks.
think we all can share that.
We have 2 weeks.
We do.
What are we gonna do in 2 weeks? We have 2 weeks to change her mind. Oh, we have 2 weeks to change her mind.
We have 2 weeks to find what she really cares about resolving. So we need to do something that really draws her. We can do that.
First of all, we need to reassess everything that we have access to. Also assess what the other side might be doing at the moment. And we'll go from there. But know that for now, we have a chance to at least sway her. And I believe after our conversation, it might go a little bit better. Okay.
I really want to read it.
That's crazy.
I really want to read it. No.
Don't read
Alright.
it. Don't read it.
So-
Don't read it.
If you read it, you're never gonna forgive me.
Okay, hang
read
on.
it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it.
Mignot!
Hi.
Mari, it said
my
not to read it.
lord.
It said not to read it,
I
Mari.
Oh my
literally
lord.
it said so.
Oh my god.
Literally said so.
I have a funny story to tell you off though. All right.
So we have 2 weeks, huh?
Yep. You'll stand there with the knowledge that you have 2 weeks to prove your reasoning. And so Carmen kind of takes a deep breath and motions for you all to follow and leads you back towards her place. And as you all get to inside, she turns on her heel and just, I will spend the next 2 weeks meeting with every lord and lady in the upper, how to word this, with high, influence. But, and I'm asking a lot, can you help me just a little bit longer?
We'll
What do
do
you
whatever
need?
we can.
Can you represent me and help the people of Orisara?
Well, we were looking at jobs earlier, so
If you could do that and
We were
say that
already
you
in
work
contract.
under me and that it is me sending you out to do goodwill and try and pass it on as Chosen Rodan's daughter taking a step up to best represent everything. That would be very greatly appreciated just for the 2 weeks. That is all I ask.
If you believe yourself capable of this role, then I have no reason not to. I believe in you.
If there's no chosen, what best than the daughter of the man who led for so many years? I've seen what my father has done for so long. I have essentially been raised to do the same thing. I will fill his shoes to make sure that this place is kept safe. I can't let Aiden take the lead.
Yeah, after meeting him, I can't blame you. He's quite
Yeah.
the kid.
Not only just
I don't
that,
think
but
he-
he is 17, and I do not think a 17-year-old should be handed an entire country to lead. Even if he won't be the one
He's
leading,
not.
he still represents.
I also do not like the implication of Lady Aislin's plans on deceiving the people.
She creeps me out.
She should.
She almost killed me once, so it can't be that bad.
Huh?
I gotta just go as well.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
She.
He says things sometimes, just, you know.
It was in a dream, right, Bar?
Sure.
It's in Minecraft.
You know what they say? If looks could kill, right?
You're the only ones that are impacted by looks.
I didn't say that. I
That's
said,
crazy.
you know what they say.
I'm aware.
So, in 2 weeks, she said that there will be an event, and I will make sure, in return for your help, to make sure that you are all dressed the absolute finest that I can with the money that we have, to make sure that you look the part for the evening, and we'll keep you well fed, well looked after. I would really like you guys there hearing that, if that's okay as well. Just in case.
Absolutely. Oh, I
We-
would
we
be
will support
more than
you.
happy to do that. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. You can kind of see she's like nervously fidgeting with her hands, and Aoife kind of takes one of them aggressively in her own hand, but like the kind aggressive where it's like, okay, that's enough. And just thank you. I mean it. I know you are all very busy, but I do appreciate it.
This is what we're here for.
We have a common goal.
Hopefully this will just be business as usual.
What is business as usual for the likes of you?
Hopefully less dead bodies this time.
Oh. Dead bodies.
That was a joke. That one was a joke.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I mean, he means like in some of the jobs, you know, there was one where we had to investigate a dead body.
Var
Well,
is so
that
funny.
that one was a joke. I realize context now. That was not. Sorry.
It's okay.
Certain things tend to happen, you know. Don't worry
I mean,
about
these swords aren't for show, you know.
Oh.
Lizard.
Oh my god. And then I have another question as well. The friend of yours who went through the portal, will she come back here? Through the portal?
Probably. Yeah.
That is the theory.
Probably once she's finished.
Okay.
Hopefully before the 2 weeks, because that would be really helpful if she could get something before then.
Okay. In that case, I
Why?
will pass along a message to let her know where you guys are, if that will help.
Oh.
Just before you guys do what you need to do, just let me know where you're going and I'll make sure that she knows too.
Much appreciated.
Wouldn't want to put Panache on a wild goose chase trying to find us across all of Orisara. So
She always just followed the
I'm
plan.
curious where she would look to go, honestly.
I would be curious too. Well,
I'm thinking she'd probably try to get over to the South Island, if I'm honest.
for now, Lady Carmen, you do what you need to do. We'll try to look at where we can help.
What time is it, DM?
By this point, afternoon. You've been in there for a bit.
You were in there for a big damn.
Alright, so, with that, where would you guys like to go now? You know what you need to do. You have rooms to stay in, and it's very clear that Carmen is ready to start planning her and stuff with Yifa. What are you all looking to do?
Is it time to look at the library? Maybe the college, if we will.
Well, we also have to figure out what we can do. So I think maybe looking at the jobs that we found at the end yesterday. Could be
Based on the
best
map
to
that I
investigate.
procured.
Yes.
You want to do that
Do you
here, or
wanna
do you want to
talk
go
about
back
it
to the town?
now?
We could probably go back to the tavern and look at all that.
Yeah.
Get back in our element.
Var, do you want to talk about it with us right now, or do you want to do your
I can wait.
library escapades first?
I have no idea how long anything at the library will take. We can discuss things initially, and then I can look into my stuff later.
I think that would be best, yeah. All right, then. We go back to the inn. We get some food at the very least. Well, I'm getting some food. And I believe it would be best if we meet up at any one of our rooms for more privacy.
I will lovingly allow in you guys heading back over the rest of you to buy your funny little tourist trap merch as well.
So,
I love you, Mario.
so Lex has a big fish hat now.
Question:
Is there anything? Go on.
Would I have fumbled or scored even harder if I did have another shirt to give Lord Milo?
I think you will
Fumbled.
absolutely
Definitely
score.
fumbled.
Absolutely
Definitely
score.
fumbled.
Nothing could go wrong.
Damn it!
That's wild, dude.
Citron's gonna buy a matching exact T-shirt for Panache.
Fuck, dude.
You have to wear it the next time.
I didn't get
that
one for
we meet up
Milo,
with Milo.
so I'm getting one for Panache instead.
Yeah.
You guys need to wear it on the way to the next meeting so that we have maximum,
Aura.
convincibility.
Yeah, maximum aura.
Yeah.
No, for sure, dude.
We're like, we are so into this Orisara vibe. Look at us.
Got me
We
and
have
my
the
girl
uniform.
matching dolphin shirts. So yeah, mark off what you're getting, put in your chats what you're buying so that I can track them,
Oh yeah.
and let Panache know that you've bought her a tourist trap shirt and what it looks like. You've got the same matching one, so just what it looks like so that Panache is aware when she gets back.
I was gonna
Feels
say,
fucked
I
up.
want a hat.
Oh lord. Okay, you get hat. Both of you getting the hat.
I want a hat that says
know if
fish
they're mine or
fear
different ones.
me. Or women fear me, fish want me, or something
Okay, you can
Oh my
get
god.
women fear me, fish want me as a hat.
like that. Thank you. How much would that be?
A whole gold piece at this point.
You get told that it's 3 silver. Whether you pay that or haggle is up to you.
Reminder, my shirt was worth 2 copper.
Yeah. You
No, it was one
paid
silver.
1 silver.
It was 1 silver citron. And you got a steal of a deal.
Yeah.
I sure did.
It was so cheap, dude.
Rain is gonna ask, is this handmade, completely local produced?
Correct. Only the finest
my
of the
God.
local. Made by my own wife is what you get in response.
Whoa, it's lesbian.
Deal.
Made by the finest lesbians.
Oh my god, deal. I'll give you a tip too.
No. Nah.
Mark it
All
off
right.
your thing.
Give them 3 copper extra.
Crazy. Okay. So you've all made your extra purchases. Is there anything else? Like, are we grabbing any tides? I'm imagining like this place has like, I went to Orisara, or I went to Celeste, and I got this like that really kind of like tourist trappy outfits as well.
I was thinking like the New York City style like merch. Just
I
Orisara.
love Orisara.
Yeah, Lex will get a
It's
couple,
the central like cove is like shaped more like a heart. It's just I heart Orisara.
Did you guys ever have, as a kid, if you ever went to like a touristy area, there was like these little like toys that were like slinky bags with like water and fish in them, and you would hold them and they would like kind of like move in on themselves, so it was really wriggly and hard to hold.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
They'll have like
Yeah.
those as well.
Oh my god.
Do they got
It's like
any
an
of those
eat-a-bag
like little bottles of
for
sand and
Orisara.
turkeys?
They do have little bottles of sand. Yep, absolutely.
I'll get 3 of those.
It's the sand.
Fan back home. For the fan back home, little Orisara
Sand.
sand bottles.
This might not be the beach episode. This is the tourist episode.
It was always going to be a tourist episode. What do you mean?
For sure,
It's
dude.
like these in our chat, like these kind of things.
Oh
They
my
have like
God,
all
yeah,
of
no.
those.
I
Yeah.
had tons of those, dude. They were so fun.
So good. Okay. Mark off what you've got in your chats so we can log them. And with that, you make your way back to the Adventurers Hub, where your rooms are ready and waiting for you all. What would you like to do with your new merch and your important discussions to have?
So are we meeting down for dinner and discussing the maps? in the quests.
I think we shouldn't be discussing anything we're planning in public. Just kind of as a precaution.
Picnic.
But I do think we need to get some food.
Picnic would be cool though. No, hold on. We can wear our
Uh,
new merch and go have a picnic.
Well, did we pass by a park or anything like that earlier? We can go by the beach.
Beachside picnic, yeah.
One time I will be anywhere near water as long as it's on sand. I mean, if there's not a lot of people there, it's about as private as it gets, right? Like,
It's much easier to tell someone's eavesdropping if we, can look around as opposed to someone listening through a wall.
yeah. I wonder if I can also fish, because I do have a fishing rod with me. I've been kind of wanting to do that. But yeah, I mean, is that a plan?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Let me
Alright, I think I'm gonna, on the way, I'm going to buy some street food to kind of bring over. Yeah.
All right. So, food in hand and other things that you need, and I'm assuming you're bringing a few different options of the different like job listings with you to look at, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. You make your way down and find yourselves a good spot to sit down. And what would you like to do?
Rain is going to start kind of like. Did anyone, Var, were you able to like write down the jobs that Rain was talking about earlier? Or no?
I
It's
mean,
fine if not, 'cause,
I
like,
could
I
have.
can
You could
just-
have. If you asked, you would have done it.
No, I
think I
think
did, but
Rain did ask earlier. Yeah, he did that already.
Yeah, then I've done it.
Okay. Well, Rain is gonna say this with the hat on. Fully serious. I'm like, alright. So, we do have a goal. We want to be able to help as many people as possible over the next 2 weeks under the name of Lady Carmen. So that we can show that she has more sway. And hopefully convince Lord Milu. So these are the jobs that I saw earlier on at the end. A lot of them are pretty decent. There are quite a few that are small little tasks, but there are
Yeah,
quite
we can
high
put the
impact
pack of
ones.
rats to the back.
I was kind of thinking of like perhaps something that could be like Citron mentioned earlier, something that could be quite impactful for people. So there is the one where we can help a whole town because of an old lady that's been acting strange. There's one where the water has been tainted. It's mostly an investigation, finding the cause of the tainted water. There's a couple as well that are like, oh yeah, we could help them with maybe a population of sea urchins. Seems to be quite important for a place that relies heavily on the ocean. What do you guys think?
I honestly think the elderly woman is gonna be the most important one. as long alongside the dead body. I mean, if there's a murderer running around, we really got to find that. And if she's spreading illness and taking advantage of people, the elderly woman in Sage Song, then I mean, we got to stop her. We got to protect everybody.
It's true. I think
Although
we
I do
might want to
feel
look.
for the missing girl too.
I think since it is a matter of 2 weeks, are you paying attention?
Hmm?
I'll take that as a no.
Sorry, I was.
Mhm.
Probably best to avoid the job that sends us to the ocean.
Something too far?
No, because it'll be under the water.
Oh, true. Wait, which one would that be? The urchins. Ooh, that's true. That's true. Good point. Fucking.
Most of these require boat travel as well.
I mean, that is unfortunately Orisara. But,
You're not wrong. Just a point of like,
I think if
looks like 2 of them are underwater that I can see, that if I remember correctly, and then one of them is very far away.
Which one is
I
the far
think-
away one?
Carmine.
Carmine, okay.
is that I think if we can min-max figuring out which one we can do the fastest, we can do with that first. And then
It might
we
be best
can-
if we were to inquire about actual travel time between destinations as well. It's possible they have faster modes of transport than how we got here.
Then our
I'm sure the
horse.
Adventurers Guild knows a little bit more about, travel times
Because
and
if we
stuff like
can, we actually have good travel times on things, then distance is as much of a factor in this.
Sure, good point. Shall we figure out distance? Damn, wouldn't it have been easier if we had been in the end? We could just ask.
we wanted a seaside picnic, Rain.
Correct.
We wanted to see the sights.
I want to see the
Oh.
dolphin from my shirt.
Yeah.
Have you been able to see any? Genuine question.
Looks out into the very shallow water. Not yet.
Maybe eventually, Give it a few minutes. Well, what particular ones are we wanting to prioritize at the very least? The young girl, the old woman, the dead body. I think the tainted water might be also quite important. We could probably help with that. Where in the map is Mistler? Let me check. Where did you put it?
I'm looking for it.
Map.
No, that's okay. That's the wrong one.
Oh, I found it.
I mean, the missing girl might just be the most convenient one that we can even start tonight by inquiring with the Adventures Hub. We stay there anyway.
It's true.
And if the
Uh,
Mistwire one has large issues economically, that might be a bit more, impactful for the grand scheme of things.
Wait, this is the wrong one.
If it's involving politics and stuff like that.
I think the water issue definitely is something that we can look at. We're fairly close to it. Miss Blair. I think it should be just a couple of just at the other shore of this area. Maybe we can start with that one. Any
Yeah,
thoughts?
Sela is a long way away.
I think that's fine.
Citron, do you have any? Have you found your dolphin?
It's like 1 foot into the water. I thought no, it was a seaweed.
Oh,
Walks back on the shore. Where are we going?
Hey, Citron.
Miss Liar.
Citron, honey. Can
Oh,
you
no.
roll a flat d20 for
Uh-oh.
me?
Okay.
These went so well last
You
time.
know these.
I believe.
You know these
I
don't work.
believe.
You
I'm
know
gonna
that-
get a 9. I always get a 9. Nope, I got a 4.
That if you squint hard enough, that looks like a 9.
Am I getting dragged down into the depths
Please don't
of this 2-foot pool of water?
Is Citron the reason we have those warning labels?
As you go to step out, you feel the water get a little bit warmer and kind of like gently, almost feels like it's tugging at you to come further in. Like a small child tugging at your leg kind of feeling.
Oh, well then obviously I walk a little bit more in.
The rest of you watch as Citron just kind of stops and turns and walks towards the water more. And Citron, as you're walking out towards the water just a little bit deeper, you see a fin reach the water just briefly and then disappear again. And then right in front of you, a dolphin just jumps right in front of you, splashing water against you before disappearing into under the water again. And you feel a gentle tug to pull you just a little bit deeper.
Citron does like that pog point, like, my dolphin! And is going to, wait a little bit more. Waving
Citron, don't
her
get too
arms.
far out there. You'll get pulled in.
That's okay, I don't need to breathe.
What? I mean,
What?
can you at least hold on to this rope? Just,
Yeah, don't get
just
too
for
far in
safety
there, actually.
reasons. Can we...
Citron's already at least,
Rain
I'd
is going to
say,
throw a rope.
more than waist deep at this point.
No.
And the dolphin has now kind of like come up to your side to look at you. In arm's reach if you were to try and pet it.
Can I? Citron is going to try to pet the dolphin.
You reach
Oh my
out.
god, it's a celebrity.
And your hand brushes against the dolphin, which happily accepts the pat before disappearing under the water again. And just does another
Oh.
breach as it jumps out, wetting you even more with a splash of water. And at this point, fish have begun to school around you. All these bright, vibrant colors of different fish that definitely should be a lot deeper in the water are kind of just enjoying being around you.
I don't think Citron's gonna go any deeper. Just kind of like wave the dolphin until she doesn't see it anymore. But then turn back to her friends while she's there and say like, see, look it!
That was
What do
really
we-
cool.
What do we see,
That was really
DM?
cool.
You see exactly this. Everything, like
Thank
from the
you.
distance, you see the dolphin breaching the water and just all of the water around Citron just lighting up with color and shadows.
Is there anything that we can perceive beyond, or like nothing
What do you
suspicious about
mean?
this?
I mean, anything about that would be suspicious. You just watch the dolphins start appearing and
Can
then
I
fish just
roll an
schooling.
investigation or like, what's this?
It would
What
be an
can I make
animal
a roll on something?
handling. Because they're animals.
I could do that. Can I do that?
Go for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow. That's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of fish.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, dude. Got
Nice.
on top
Oh
of
wow, that's a lot of fish.
Wait,
God
Rain,
dang.
your hat mentions the fish.
Should I
Oh.
start fishing? I can get my fishing rod and my bait
Fish
and all
for me.
that.
No, you don't need the bait. Citron's the bait. Go, go, go.
Oh my god.
You did this, Mari. This is your
It's
choice.
So fascinating.
As an offering to how blessed Citron feels right now, I'm gonna cast daylight underneath the water to help like light up all of the fish around Citron.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So 3rd level spell, just big old 60-foot sphere.
Okay.
Citron's like,
So
"Yay."
everyone can clearly see all of the creatures under the water with how bright that lights up. And like this water is so crystal clear. Like it is beautiful. Like, you know, like in advertising when like the water is just that clearness that is just like you look at it and you're like, oh my god, it's like that. And at this point, you see even a turtle has come to start moving around you. And then
Oh,
a
that's so
small
cool.
little shark. Not big enough to be concerning, just like a little guy. Like, do you know what a Port Jackson shark is?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's arm is about to be bit off.
I can if I Google it.
Yeah, so a Port Jackson shark. I can also
Allow me to
just...
consult the,
Oh
the
my god,
knowledge
it looks
here.
like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a puppy.
Why does it look
Yeah.
like that?
he's a little guy.
Hangs out in shallow waters. Gotta blend in. Little guy.
He's
Just
gonna...
like a fish, man.
One of them comes up
Little
to you
guy.
and like brushes up against you and kind of like begins to swim circles around you.
Oh.
And can you roll another d20 for me?
Okay.
I don't like this one.
Hey,
That's
16.
crazy!
Let's
Okay.
go.
double digits.
That's actually
Hell yeah.
insane that it happened on this one. Okay.
Okay.
Citron, as this little shark circles you and all of these fish welcome you into the water, you hear a different voice.
Mm.
You've never heard this before, but there's something weirdly familiar about it. And you hear, "Hello. Can you hear me?"
Ooh.
Getting hacked into the Citron system. Citron's gonna press. And then like look out like into the water, like away from her friends again. And like just pray, you know. Hello. Yours is a new voice.
I hope one that is welcoming to you, for I give you my warmth and my guidance. Do you wish to accept it?
Citron bows her head in respect and says, I will happily speak to you as a follower of the light, eager to make new friends.
And to that, I thank you. For I bring you only my kindness and my guidance, amongst these lands, for you have given me warmth and welcome. Pray that you are well looked after under my care.
Citron, well, of course, thanks the voice and of course Lightbringer for bringing them all together now as a happy little group.
It's funny that you say that, because after you think, you hear a familiar voice that begins to crawl up your spine and just, my darling, my beloved, turn away. Step out of the water,
Oh.
my beloved, step out of the water.
That's wild. Said, do not.
Yeah. Okay.
She's telling you, girl, the fuck are you doing?
The thing that's like, I,
Left the
I,
phone
I don't have morals. If like a woman, like a beautiful woman, tells me to like change my opinion, I will.
Your wife
And
is
then
calling. Turn
yeah.
back. Turn back.
And then
Citron
the
left the
beautiful
phone
woman's
out
like, you should
again."
have morals. Yeah, you're right. I should. Citron, well, without hesitation, just start leaving the water. Hiking up her dress, smiling, very, very excited. As she runs back to everybody and says, I heard Lightbringer again too. Oh, this is the best picnic that I've ever had.
What?
I heard
You heard her
Lightbringer.
in the water?
Yeah. Oh my
Well,
god,
I mean-
Siren. Yes.
Well-
Yes, she told me to turn away from it, of course.
Turn away from
Oh.
what? The
From
water?
the
dolphins?
Did you go out too far?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, at least you're safe.
Yeah,
Right,
it's pretty dangerous out there to get
Oh.
too far out.
I'm always
You're
safe with
afraid of
her.
I think we might want to head back to the inn now, though, given we do need to figure out how to get to... What's it called? Mistlair?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay, Citron?
Yes, of course. I have never been better.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think this is a really nice dinner out.
okay. As long as you're okay. You were having a great time with the dolphins earlier, and then you just suddenly turned around, so I thought something had happened. Yeah. It's good that you're fine. Anyway,
All
that
right.
was a nice day at the beach.
So, you will begin to pack up and head back towards the hub. And Citron, as you look across the water, you hear her voice in your head. My beloved, remember who you belong to. And then that warmth
Ooh.
fades. And she has left your space.
Jeez.
Jeez.
He is
Citron,
territorial, man. She was jealous.
Citron is like both completely overjoyed to hear her voice and also just a little confused in terms of like, she would never do anything to make her god jealous, but she just figured if she could hear another god, it was because Lightbringer wanted her to. So now she's like, oh, oh no, I did something wrong. But yeah, she's overjoyed to hear her.
Keep in mind, this is like one of the clearest you've heard her in a very long time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why she's like, you know, I'm not like, yeah, she feels a little bad that she fucked up, but also, whoa. There's a part of her that's like, so if I do that again, will I hear her again?
That's wild.
Insane.
okay.
Just a little. Just a little.
Jealousy
Alright.
Just a little.
works. Check.
Let's go, Toxic Fury. Let's go.
So, you all make it back to the hub. And can I get a confirmation on who is looking after the baby tonight?
Probably me, unless somebody else wants the baby. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, Rain has to give the baby some of the meat scraps that she got from the
Let's go.
market.
Rain, do you want the baby?
I think she can play with it a little bit. I think they need to talk about the time that Charmy fucking bit Rain's arm.
Okay, so you all retire to your rooms for the evening. And the night goes very peacefully. Rain, you have the baby for the night. And as you close your eyes, you see the baby curled up on the floor on a couple of blankets that you've thrown down there. And for all you all know, the night passes peacefully. And as
I
the
like that.
sun begins to rise on the new day, Rain, you look across to the space where the blankets should be housing a little creature. And you find
Fucking knew it.
that the creature is no longer there.
Mhm.
And Citron, when you wake up, you see... Well, when you move to stand up, you see that the baby is now in your room, sitting and watching you with interest. And with that,
Damn it! It just
we
hits
end
me.
our session for today.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Oh my god!
Toxic Lightbringer is crazy, man.
Toxic Lightbringer, let's go. Who I belong to? Okay.
She's
You're like, if you
It's
say
like when the
so.
mom sees the child like hugging another like random woman, and it's like, "What are you doing there? Get back here!"
I would
Literally.
say mom because she always refers to Citron as beloved. I feel like it's like the most toxic, like, no, you can't talk to other women.
It's like leaving work, saying like goodbye to a coworker, and then getting in the car, and then she turns at you and says, "Who is that?"
I didn't know what the theme of their relationship was until now. So
Lightbringer said, "Let me see your phone right now." Wait, I'm up.
Lightbringer said, "Do you have WhatsApp installed? Let me see it."
Oh my god.
Go ahead and delete Snapchat. I don't want to see that. Go ahead.
Who's this in your recent call? Domino's Pizza? Yeah, right. And calls
Yeah,
it.
right. Uh-huh.
Oh my
Oh, Domino's.
Fucking
God.
Domino's, but it's like, oh. Well, a woman answers the phone. "Hello, Domino's." "Yeah, I bet that's what she told you to say." Oh my god.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what you thought it was gonna happen when you set it up like this.
Not bad. Alrighty. So, as we're ending out session for today, does anyone have any announcements they would like to make?
Nope. Not for me.
Stream "Home Is in Your Heart"
So
by Leary and
true.
Wonderriku
I
on
was about to
Spotify.
drop the
Right now.
Yeah, right.
Song of the year.
I was about to drop the link, literally.
Happy birthday, Leary. We love you and we miss you.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Happy birthday, Leary.
Happy birthday, Lily! I
We're
literally
sending you
was
a
like,
bottle of sand.
sitting there going, okay, they're gonna do like their announcements, and then I'm gonna say that I'm so glad you got there too. Oh my
No,
god.
no wonder Mari can't chill. We're not giving her any practice.
That's crazy.
Oh, sorry. Everybody, forget what I just said in the last 30 seconds.
All right,
Any
Mari.
announcements?
Mari,
Oh my
and
god.
go.
Okay, oh shit. Oh my god. Wow, guys, did you know that the
Come on, Mari.
Leary
Bring
Leary
it
All right, from the top,
Wait,
come on. No, we got this.
Oh my god,
From the
guys,
top.
did you know that the Leary Leary has released her first original song on the 7th? And it's incredible, and I have linked the Spotify link to the song, and you should stream it on repeat for the next 24 hours to show your support to Leary, who plays Panache. And oh my god, you just get to listen to it for like free. What a deal! Do you know what I mean? You get to experience Peak for nothing, like no price.
Exactly. There's several parts in the song where she plays her automaton, and there's a rap section.
There is a rap
mean-
section. There's also fan chats.
For free?
For free, which is crazy. And so if you want to show your support, you should go listen to it, because how else are you going to experience Peak? Am I right, chat? Oh my god.
So
No,
true.
you're right.
How was it? Am I better? Am I better at chilling? Yeah. Let's
good, good.
fucking go.
That's pretty
Very
good.
good.
I'm glad so, Shirelia.
And then in terms of announcements for me, in 1 month, the cover that I teased a month ago releases,
Yay!
which is crazy.
Let's freaking go!
It's
I can't
finally
wait.
happening. It's crazy. It's actually going to be real. It's
Oh,
also going to
this
be
is
the
so
only cover with Dogmari. So if you want to see a cover with Dogmari, this will be your only time. Well, Dogmari centered. I'm wrong. She appears in one more thing for like 5 seconds. But if you want to see a full Dogmari cover, this is your only chance. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, she's dog coded.
It's so good.
Limited time only.
Limited time. What a deal! I need to stop saying that. Anyway, so we are going to end our stream here today. And that was everyone's announcements. No one else has anything else?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
The two of us are literally your mods. We would just show whatever you were trying to show. Like this is normal.
That's crazy. So with that, as we say at the end of every stream, stay safe, make good choices. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Okay, good night. Bye!
Bye.